Hello! What is up? Ashlyn! How are thou? Hey, Pug. One of two pugs. So here we are in Chrono Trigger. We've got to go through the ruins now. So many pugs, so little time. Watch out, the rat is more than just a statue, Oddish. Just remember that. It's going to be important when you play this game. How's everybody doing? Stole a tonic? Got one berserker. Don't let the rat touch you. Ashlyn, thank you so much for your heartfelt message in the Discord earlier. It really touched my heart. I've definitely been feeling that same way today as well, far as it's just been a really nice time in the community and in real life for me lately. Not to brag, but just mainly it's been nice because of all of you guys and all the fun we've had and getting to meet some people in real life. So it's been really... Oh, look, Octopod. I got to meet Octopod this weekend, so that was special. So right now on the team, we have me as Chrono. We have Ashlyn as Marl, and we have Sade as Luca. I remember these guys being kind of annoying. These, like, little hole guys. Craters. Let's get these guys all together. How's my health? Health is going well. So, the guys in this area are very resistant to physical attacks. And so you really have to rely on the magic that you've got. And you don't really have a lot of magic. You pretty much just have Luca's magic here at this point in the game. So you kind of have to rely on her fire abilities, which aren't even really magic, but are tech-based spells. Or techniques. Tech-based techniques. Pardon me while I adjust this. Okay. Ah! The rats steal tonics if you get too close to them. Okay, got another load sword there. They really want you to have that load sword in case you didn't get it in either of your previous opportunities. We got it. Okay. So currently what has happened in the game, for people who have not been here or missed the first stream, is that my character, Chrono, went to the Millennial Fair, which is a once in 1,000-year fair that celebrates the I guess just the country and the Kingdom of Guardia. And while there, I met this girl, this blonde girl, Ashlyn, who I escorted around the fair. And then we went to go see Luca, aka Sade's machine. She's the Velma-looking one. And when we got there and tried out this machine, it was a teleporter that sent me from one side of the room to the other. When Ashlyn tried the machine, though, something about her pendant reacted to it, and she got sucked through a portal in time. So we had to go back in time to the Middle Ages, where we found out that Ashlyn was being mistaken for her ancestor, the Queen of the Kingdom. Which means that Ashlyn is not just Ashlyn, but also Princess Nadia, the princess of the realm. She'd been in disguise at the festival in sort of a Princess Jasmine kind of way. And so we had to rewrite history and get it back on the right path. And we met up with Oddish, who is Frog in this playthrough, a knight of the kingdom. And we went through a dungeon and rescued the queen, and then came back to our time where we thought we would be greeted as heroes, but instead it turned out that Princess Nadia's father and the Chancellor, because of the because of the kidnapping that we solved in the past, the kingdom created a harsh criminal justice system. And when we came back to the future, we were treated as the kidnapper of the princess. And so we had to go on trial, and we were, even though we were found not guilty, we were sentenced to death because the chancellor decided to cheat the system. So we had to escape from prison. We jumped through a random portal in time that we found, and now we're here in a land we don't recognize. Everything looks like very much like Midgar and very dystopian. So we're in this junkyard. We don't want the rats to touch us. I know. As I was playing this yesterday, it really hit me how much of what I try to do in D&D is influenced by this game. So I got this game when I was, I think, 11 or 12 years old, maybe younger, and I got it on a snowy December day. My mom took me to Best Buy, and I remember reading looking at the instruction manual, being like, I'm gonna love this game. I just know I'm gonna love it. And you might all have also noticed, based on the cover art in the bottom right corner of the screen, the art design for the characters is done by Akira Toriyama of Dragon Ball fame. And the game takes a lot of the charm of his writing and his style of characters, and incorporates it. So we're going to continue on in this pseudo-depressing part of the game. We're going to meet another character soon. Flame toss this guy. Let's see if I can do any damage to him. Oh, I can. So how are you guys doing? I've talked to you both, I think, earlier today. Okay. So I think if you keep these guys alive, they have a counterattack. So we need to try to take as many out as possible. That's a pretty good load of them. So, like, only one of them will be left out. Let's see if Ashley can take them out on her own. Yeah, that should do it. She got a crit. When the screen flashes like that, that's a critical hit. Oh, Oddish, I should say, Ashlyn learned Provoke, which is a move where she spanks her butt, like Bulma, and makes the enemies attack her. So I think these guys specifically you can't hit with regular attacks, or it's like you have like a very low percentage chance of hitting with regular attacks. So one thing, I talked about it yesterday, but one thing that's like very cool about this game is that as your characters level up together, they can do combo attacks like this one. Sade throws the fire, and Shore spins around and hits the guys with it. We've been doing a good job of leveling up a ton. There's also these mutants here who are a little bit tough to fight, but we can get some XP out of them. Ethers restore your magic, I believe. They're just like the PP in Pokemon. Some of the animations for the different abilities are really cool too. So you might have also noticed this game doesn't have random encounters so much as it has characters on screen who sort of like hop out. So they can feel a little bit random at times, but there's also typically ways to avoid them too. Okay, so there's only one enemy here. So we're just going to use a basic flame toss attack to get it. Should get it. Hey, Ashley, you can't bully me anymore after telling us about how nice we are. That's right. Oddish knows. Oddish knows. These guys are really annoying. Specifically because they're not very hard to kill, but you only have one party member who can consistently hurt them right now. Luckily, they're very nice enough to group up together like this. I can, just not for a while. That's right. Yeah, but thank you again, Ashlyn, for saying all those kind words in the Discord earlier. I really appreciate it. Really put to words how I've been feeling a lot lately, too. Okay, let's fight this guy. I think I can do regular attacks on him. But yeah, he does do a beefy attack, too. Confuse enemy. Let's try Ashland's provoke attack. She spanks her butt. Did it confuse him? That's the question. I don't know. He doesn't seem confused. I think he's too much a mutant to be confused by Ashland's butt. Even mutants have their limits. So we're going to do another new technique called Aura Whirl, in which Ashland and I team up. She heals me, and then I spin the heals out to everybody else with my sword. Okay, these guys are beefy, is their deal. So when you do combo attacks, it uses a bit of MP from each person, magic power. But again, these guys are not that hard. Stupid Amazon Prime not letting reset will be available on November 14th. That just means you have to wait until the time of the day that it was when you last reset. That happened to me with Scone before as well. So it'll just take a little time. It just takes. Inky! Can we get a shout out for our dear sweet Ink? Ink did a fantastic stream earlier today. Really, really entertaining and distracting for me. I was gonna go get... Yes, logically that should be the case. I think that's only the case with Prime subs for whatever reason. Some weird thing of that. Oddish, can you stop stealing my thunder? Hey, Oddish is just trying to make up for not being here for a couple streams. You can let him have his time to shine as well. But yeah, Ink did a fantastic stream earlier today playing some Baldur's Gate. It was really, really special. We had a great time. Loved it. Please follow Ink if you don't already. Gotta be quicker on the draw. I've been doing this for months. Yeah, but Ashland's getting good at it too. Who are you? You there. Where are you from? We came from the laboratories to the west. I'm a noob. I'm so noob, but thank you. LOL. What? Hey, we've got people who crossed the ruins. Say again? You're joking. So there are people who can beat up those freaky mutants. Yep, that's us. Pardon me, I'm Doan. I'm the descendant of the director of this info center. In the basement, there's a huge computer and a storage center for food. But we can't get through because of the robot guards. It's a pity. Pardon me. Do you really come from the dome to the west? Let's see, not that I really care. My husband went down to the food storage area below. I haven't seen him since. Daddy's gonna bring us some food. I certainly hope he does. Death flag. There's an old factory site called Protodome to the east. Can't get near it because there's a bunch of lunatic robots in the area. Isn't that always the way? He's eating all the snacks. It's just like Scooby-Doo. You can reach the continent to the south through the sewer access, but stay off of Death Peak. There's an old man living in a dome near Death Peak. Talk about crackpots. The door at the crest, dynamite won't budge it. Oh, here, we've got our classic meme that we ended yesterday's session with. Say it with me now. HP and MP restored! But you're still hungry. Yeah, I'll do it again so you guys can learn it. HP MP restored! But you're still hungry. There's a little, if you can hear it, there's a little tummy grumble noise too. So this lady is a salesperson. We have a ton of tonics, so even though the rat stole a bunch, it's okay. You can get a lot of money for those load swords, so I'm glad I picked them up. Air gun, iron bow. Okay, we got a shit ton of money now. Save money, it'll do you good. It's what that guy who walked the other dome used to say. That's such a stupid payoff bit, because the other salesman also said that. And he said, that's what I always say. Now this chick's like, that's what that other guy always used to say. Okay, so we try to go down here. Doan interrupts. Are you going down below? Of course! But no one's ever returned from there. Gotta try, right? It's nice to see such spirited young people for a change. Careful now, and come back alive. Now that I'm after seeing Ink on stream, on camera for the first time, I'm realizing that Ink and Luca also look a lot alike. Ink could probably do a great Luca cosplay. Careful now, and come back alive. It's a surprisingly accurate thing. Okay. This console controls the passageway. We need a password to get through. So we need a password to get through here. Don't have it. Don't have it. This is a cool forced perspective thing, showing off the layer abilities of Super Nintendo. We've got the fog layer in the front. We've got like the area down below that moves at a slightly different rate than us moving up top. Or walking on the girders above. Looks like a statue. A memo is attached to it. Warning. Anyone within the vicinity of the stockroom will be attacked. It looks like a statue, but is it? I don't know. Oddish, what do you think? It seems like a pleasant noise. Oh, noes! This is your first, like, big wall boss of the game. Sure, what's going on? Ashlyn, I'm actually going to do a quick save here. Statues are statues, end of story. Let's go. Is that a Gravitron? Wait, what's a Gravitron? Is that a workout machine? Oh, you mean those things where you stick to the sides of the walls? I have to pick out, I'm gonna have to start thinking which calendar do I want for next year. Like the carnival ride? Of course. Okay, so this guy is a tricky boss. He has like two little things. And I think what we do is we attack one of them to limit his attacks, but then we keep the other one up. Because if once you kill both of them, then he will respawn them both. $69. How much does that do? 57. Okay, we need to kill both bits. We just need to, because we're not going to be able to survive a series of counterattacks on the main body like that. I said this yesterday. Oh, amplifier again? Okay, that did a little less, though. So Ashlyn's in charge of healing. And now we can focus our attacks on the main body of it. I'm going to try a Flame Whirl on it, because that typically does a crazy amount of damage. You are in charge of not being back in the game. Ooh, fire attacks don't work on it, so we're going to need to resort to regular attacks, even though they're not doing a ton of damage. And I think when he counts down, that's when he respawns everything. But hopefully we'll get to the point in the game where we can meet up with Oddish again. And we can spam our frog emotes in the chat, so you guys will actually see where Frog is from. Nice. Sade gets a crit. Revives the bit. Okay, so now we need to go back to doing what we did before. We'll do some auras on me. Probably need to heal Ashlyn as well. Okay, we'll heal Ashlyn. So, you won't see it that much in this fight, but positioning really matters. When enemies are grouped together, you can hit all of them in sort of a whirlwind attack. It's actually a kind of thing I wish D&D had more of for physical attackers, is more AoE stuff, because it just seems strange that it doesn't. I think Baldur's does a good job of incorporating that a little bit more. Okay, great. So now we can just spam this guy. Can't really do any attacks to us when he's by himself. But again, if you just try to attack the body without understanding how the bits work in this, you will get just ruined by his... Okay, there, he's done. So it's a trick boss, but it's actually not very hard. I know. Divinity had this really cool spinning melee whirlwind attack that I love. I know. Yeah, exactly. And that should be in D&D. It just plain should. Especially for barbs. Okay, Ashlyn levels up. We will save there. So have you heard anything about the Amazon Prime health insurance? No, I haven't. What is that? Phew, something reeks. I mean, that's the most dystopian phrase I've ever heard, but no, I haven't. Phew, something reeks. All the food is spoiled. Everything's completely rotten. The refrigeration must have failed. Let's work on our own TTRPG system with blackjack and hookers. Someone told me that they provide health insurance now? No way. Passed away long ago, I suppose. He's holding something. What do you suppose this is? It looks like some kind of seed. A seed? Do you suppose it could grow in a place like this? The following is written on a soiled sheet of paper. The rat is more than just a statue, Oddish. It knows the secret of this dome. Catch it. Amazon introduces compelling new healthcare benefit for Prime members for only $9 a month. That's actually really good. Oh no, Amazon's doing a better job taking care of us than our own government. Unless you work for them, apparently. Oh wait, do I work for them? Oh no, dystopia. Okay. So, there it is. Right, you were just saying that. It might be a good option. We need to catch this rat, Ashlyn. Remember, the rat is more than just a statue. Got it. Squeak, I give up. I'll tell you everything, Squeak. Press and hold the L and R buttons, and then press the A button to access the secret passage, Squeak. Don't make any mistakes or you'll be sorry. And it works. Oh, actually, we can go back up now, can't we? And if I want to keep myself out of the bouncy white rooms with the cool jackets that you wear backwards, I'm going to have it. Yeah, that's a good idea. But you're still hungry. Okay, so we have to go in here, and we can fight these guys. Yeah, we're all hungry deep down. Oh yeah, these guys called buggers are attracted to motion. So if a rat runs by them, they'll shoot them. Okay. I feel like we're kind of OP right now. Mid-ether. I recommend fighting everybody in these games, or in this game, because you don't really want it. Like in Dragon Quest, you don't ever want to feel underleveled. Like, grinding sucks in games. It's boring, but if you just take out every single... My food arrived and my hands are going to be busy, not going anywhere there. Okay, gotcha. Thank you for the lurk, Oddish. Wow, Nightbot is verified now? Way to go, Nightbot. But yeah, I recommend fighting everybody, grabbing as much XP as you can. Sometimes the game will, like, give you easy ways out of, like, avoiding combat and stuff. And while I think it's, like, you should definitely experience those because they're fun and have little cool animations and stuff, you should still go back and do the fights, because it's just worth it. Okay, we're getting our first look at these robots from the robot factory now. They do some damage, not crazy damage yet, though. But we'll have another... Okay, Sade has leveled up. Okay, we have those annoying shadow guys. Let's do this fight first, then go down and do the shadow guys. Oh yeah, the other problem is that he'll attack the rats, but if you're in the same line as the rats, he'll also attack you. So she has a ranged attack, but if she's close enough to a bad guy to do a melee attack, rather than shoot it at point blank, she will hit it with her crossbow, which is a pretty fun little animation. 162 on that guy. Okay, great. These guys are no problem, but they give a lot of XP. Ashlyn just leveled up on that boss fight, and she's leveled up again. These guys are super annoying, like I always say. But soon enough, we'll be able to get magic, and that will be a huge boon. Oh, I didn't mean to do Flame Whirl. I just meant to do Flame Toss. Miss. He does a little shriek, and that's enough. Yeah, so these, like, basic attacks cannot hit these guys. 69. You get a little conveyor belt noise. Ooh, new GeForce driver is available. What a treat for everyone. Please one-hit KO him. Yeah. Okay. Right, so we can't cross that until we hit the door, but there's no reason to really go in there yet anyway, because we don't have the item we need to get in there. Or we might have the item, but it's not in the right state yet, is what I will foreshadow for that. Shoot some little Gradius missiles at us, maybe R-type missiles, I don't know. Contra gun. Tonic. Ashlyn, we should set up a time where we do some of our Stardew farms sometime soon, too. 11. Okay. Ashland's healing is off the charts. Okay, so we press this. That's interesting. So just pressing it doesn't do anything, but if you use the same code from before, holding L and R and then pressing A, it will open. Okay, so we go in here, and this is the first major, like, story info lore drop for this game. Need me all the shines. I'm really excited for the 17th. There's going to be a mass outbreak of EV as they did with Halloween. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, that should be good. Good, the computer's still operational. If we run a search on time warps, we might find our gate. Here, got it. East of Aristome. This is the outside map. Not sure what the green grid is, but to just show us that it's a computer we're looking through. So this is where we have to go. That would be Protodome, I believe. Leave it to Sade. I'm beginning to think you could find anything with this device. Say, what does this button do? Says Ashlyn, about to press a random button on a machine she doesn't understand. Okay, so here's our first major info drop. And you have to remember, when this game came out, 1999 was still the future. 1999 AD, visual record of the Day of Lavos. It's one of those horrible echidnas from that modern Godzilla movie. What is that? Lavos? Is that what's destroying our world? It must truly be in the future. Look at this animation on Ashlyn. No. No way! I refuse to believe it! This can't be the way the world ends. Sure. There's only one thing we can do. We must change history, just like Shore did when he saved me. Okay, Sade? Okay, Shore? I guess so. It was a stroke of luck that we were sent here through that gate. Sure, let's go. Okay. Sure, Sade, together we can do this! Let's take a second and do some more research on Lavos' activities back in our time period. Next stop, Protodome. B-Luxy! For Shorester. Oh, B, you love that B-mote. I mean emote. B, thank you so much for the resub. How are you doing? Fantastic stream today. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the shout out for B-Luxy. How are you doing tonight? I'm hoping to take B-Luxy from an online friend to an IRL friend come December, just like I will with Ink Viral, and whoever else I know. When we get to New York, I just met 2 people this weekend, B, at the convention I was at. It's the one I showed you the Rosalina cause from. I met 2 people for the first time, Octolad and JD Llama, for the first time at that convention, both online friends. Made them both IRL friends, and it was fantastic. We had a great time. I'm excited to meet you, friend. Yeah, I know, me too. It'll be a great thing. It might actually be a kind of a packed trip. Everyone needs to come to Hershey in June. Yeah, I do want to do that, Ashlyn. Go to that Hershey Con and then maybe go to Hershey Park. I do want to see Hershey Park. That's not too far from me. 2.5. Is it really? Maybe it's a lot farther from me than I thought. How long would it take? How far from Philly is it? Because what, it's... It's like 3 hours for me to get to Pittsburgh. It's 1.44 from Philly. There's a lot of... Philly's really interesting because it's so close to so many things. Okay, we're going to use Sade's... Or, I'm sorry, Ashland's power to heal herself. 2.5 from Pitts. And Oddish is really close too, but he's just across the lakes in Toronto area. So I do want to get my passport so I can go visit Oddish at some point, and he's going to come too. And we also, I just found out that my friend, two of my friends actually from England are going to be visiting the States next year, and so I think I might drive out to Chicago then, if I'm still as free as I am now, to go see them. Yeah, I'm in Ohio right now. I'm sort of like between Cleveland and Akron, so northeast Ohio. So, yeah, only a couple hours away from... I think it's 3 hours away from Pittsburgh. What is it? It's an 8-hour drive to New York from where I'm at, but I'm going to be flying into New York. Actually, I'm going to be flying into New Jersey, and I have to either take the train or do rideshare or whatever to get to Midtown. But we'll figure that out. Oh no, Newark? Yep. Probably a $25 Uber or $8 train. How bad is it, Inc? Is it bad? Should I be prepared for it to be bad? Nah, you're gonna be fine. Okay, gotcha. Pray to our Lord and Savior, Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga is with us tonight. Her name is B. Luxy. New York is chill. No, it's not horrible. Yeah, it was just more convenient for the times and stuff. It is going to be pricey, though. The entire trip is going to be very pricey because of the closeness to the holidays, how booked everything was. And just in general, B was telling me, there's no $1 slices anymore. Times have changed. Wait, who's that corrupt guy who's, like, going to get a lot of trouble right now? Inc. we were talking about? I just have had comically bad experiences at that place. It's 150 to 2. Still. Times have really changed. Comically bad experiences at that place. Oh, really? Like what? What happened, Inc? I want to be prepped. George Santos? Right. Well, yeah, George... But Santos is the one who... Wait, am I getting him confused? Isn't Santos the one who, like, lied about every aspect of his record? Lost luggage, getting lost, having someone spill beer on me. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Egg. Lost luggage is the worst. When I went to England as a teenager, they lost my luggage upon landing, I think. Yeah, Adams. Adams is the one, right? And there's also another... I only do carry-ons now. Right, yeah. I wonder if a carry-on... I mean, how many days am I going to be there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could probably get away with just a carry-on. I feel like... Yeah, I have one of those too. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay, so now we're back. We're back at the top of this. And you can take a carry-on and a backpack. Right. Well, what did you discover? This is our future. Hmm? Who cares? Where's the food? This is all we could get. Seeds? You don't know how long the Enertron will hold out. Those seeds might be your only hope. You have to stay alive, and so do we. Huh. You're strange. You're different from us. I think it's because we're healthy. Ashlyn, with the double burn to the dying people. Healthy? Got a nice ring to it. We'll try growing the seeds. What are those? They just might be our future. Heading for Protodome? Go by way of Laboratory 32 and take this with you. Got one bike key. Nice. I used to ride it when I was young. Hope it still works. They've got more powerful robots over there. Take care and stay healthy. Let's just shove that guy out of the way. At least Arizona Iced Tea is still 1 buckaroo. That scares me. How much worse is the formula now? I feel like the last time I had it, I was like, was it always this bad? I remember it used to be good. Now it's just like shards of glass and silt. Why are these people so stinky? Oh no, Finn is here. Because they're from the dystopian future after Lavos destroyed everything. Alright, we're gonna do what I don't normally do, which is do the sewer plotline. It's more fun to do the sewer when it's challenging. Bandits! Must report to Sir Crawley! So this level has a running gag where stuff will make noise, which attracts the mermen to attack you. Also, these egg things are called eggers. Eggders. He's bubble beaming! But yeah, New York is going to be a fantastic trip. We're going to look for stuff to do there. Ink has said karaoke in Brooklyn or going to one of the barcades. There's a comedy show my friend wants to take me to. Another friend wants to do like museums or go for a walk in the park. I'm always down for Central Park. Ooh, 600G. Let's save while we're here. I don't think I saved outside. Oh, snarp. I would love to go to Central Park Zoo. That sounds like a good photography experience. I love photographing the animals. And not just those filthy ones that are on the subway. Am I right, fellow conservatives? Just kidding. You remember was it John Rocker? The Yankees player who was like shitting on everyone on the subway? World's biggest asshole. He's like blue-haired women on the subway. He was a real jerk. Oh, these frogs. Me in college. Wait, you were John Rocker in college? Or you were the blue hair? There was a bridge here. I saw it, Ribbit. Fool, Gribbit. There's nothing here. But it's true, Ribbit. My secret identity. Someone's coming. Let's scream, Gribbit. Hmm? This is a tad on the spooky side. This is an eerie place. I've got a bad feeling about this. Aw, Meowth, how are you? Damn you, Meowth! So, there's all these tricks where it's like, what they want you to do is make noise, because the noise will alert the mermen. The Sahooigans. So there's lots of great traps in this area that are all sound-based. Of course they'll go up and talk to the cat. Ooh, he's got a lightning move. Just like all water-type Pokemon? I think this is supposed to be a hard area at this point in the game, but because we're so well-equipped at this point... Ooh, Shade leveled up. It's not going to be that tough for us. Oh yeah, here's the note. There's a diary. Here's the last page. It's all over. The fishmen attack if I make even the slightest noise. I'd rather have my gums scraped than have to fight these fiends. This game has such a funny localization. I fucking love it. So yeah, it's like, Oh, a can. I'd better kick that into this trash can. Nailed it. Damn it! Every time. Why? Why didn't someone warn me about that exact thing happening? Like 15 seconds ago. Why do they punish you like this? For the memes, because that's what's special about this game, is that each area has like some interesting aspect of it. And in this case, oh yeah, let's see if I can put enemies to sleep with Hypno Wave. Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam. I don't think any of them fell asleep. Probably one of the more useless weapons in this game, Hypno Wave. Just let them die. Okay, we'll use this. Hopefully that does a lot of damage to them. Yeah, it does. These guys, again, aren't that hard, and we have a ton of magic now. Ashlyn heals herself. She got that Amazon Prime healthcare now. I wonder what Oddish got for food. Chicken wings. LOL. Shaking my swoop, sure. That's what Biloxi would say. My goal when I go to Biloxi's chat now is to get her from like normal la Ashley Simpson. Oh! Wow, I don't even think I know that reference. She's spoken me. I usually come into Beast chat and try to make as many music references as possible until she starts getting the giggles. It was good. LOVE. Ooh, a cheese. Cheese doesn't make noise, so it's okay if we pick it up. Oh. But the rat that wanted the cheese does. You're always cracking me. I'm always trying to get you to go into full giggle mode. Giggle Luxy. Giggly Puff. My goal, because normally you're so professional when I go into streams, and my goal is to just get you giggling to the point where you can't help but make jokes. I love today when you referenced Jenna Maroney, too. That made me so happy. You're an actress. I love her so much. She's like low-key the best character on the show. I know Tracy's great, too, but she's something else. Her quotes are just amazing. Okay, so this is the best one of the traps. You're like, oh, it's a save point. But what does the save point do when you step on it? It makes noise. So you think, oh, I'm safe. I'm playing this for the first time, and I need a save point here because these guys are tough, right? But it's a troll. It's a wonderful, wonderful troll. That exists solely to make you make noise. It's so clever. I love games. I would lump this in with like a game that has little trolls and funny tricks like that. Sort of like the Hideo Kojima Metal Gear games do too. Where they really want you to think outside the box a little bit. It's like, it's probably not a good first game for a lot of people, but if you've played a couple games, it's a fun game that breaks convention. Sort of like Earthbound as well. Although I could also see you getting, like, if Earthbound or this was your first ever game, you might be like, wow, are all games like this? These, like, amazing meta deconstructions of an entire genre? Like, no. Sometimes they're just the 50th Assassin's Creed or Call of Duty. Oh, so I have my Samsung TV hooked up to the... Are you going to be playing Super Mario RPG? I probably will. I have the money for it. And I could easily get it as soon as it comes out. I really want to. However, I'm like, should I buy it immediately when I have so many games to play? I will get it eventually. I'm just trying to figure out if I should, like, try to wait for a deal on it or get it immediately. Because, like, that's a game also that I know I will fly through because I know it so well. I mean, I know I'm going to get it because that's one of my old school favorite games. I love the art style update they did to it. Like, it's one of the best RPGs on the system. One of the great classic Squaresoft RPGs. All right, I'm just gonna interrupt myself for a second. So you need to hit this button here. Doesn't really look like a button, but it opens that door there to create a shortcut. And you have to walk through an area you can't see right here that is, like, suggested by that little gap above me. So that's a little thing here. And you can keep walking through this way. And then you can go over here. But yeah, I do really want Mario RPG. I was planning on getting it immediately. I have these Walmart healthcare rewards points that you can spend at Walmart. And so I was gonna use them on that because I had enough for it. But I just spent some of them on some stuff for the trip I'm going on. So how much is it? Is it 60 or 70? Because if it's 60, I might be able to get it still with my remaining rewards. Press the switch and the bridge opens, Ribbit. So, switch on, Ribbit. 60? Okay, I might pick it up then. It's only 3 days away, right? I do have to return those sweatpants to Walmart that did not fit. I don't know if I'm going to get it, but I'm interested a little bit. Did you play the original B? Ribbit. It's out of reach, Ribbit. And you call yourself a frog, Ribbit? Ribbit? A small amount of my friend's SNES, so it would be the... Oh. I don't know. I mean, I think it's a pretty stellar game. Huh. It's hard to say because I've got so much nostalgia goggles for it. I don't know if it would be as satisfying going in fresh. Like, it is really cute and has a ton of personality, really funny writing. If you have a lot of love for the Mario characters like Princess and Bowser, especially, it is a great game because you get to spend a lot of time with them and they are very funny in it. But if you're like still working your way through Wonder, you might not have to jump on it immediately. You know what I mean? Because Wonder's pretty fantastic too. A lot of good Nintendo games came out this year. Someone's coming. Let's scram, Gribbit. I like how those guys just have like full-on conversations while we're just standing still and looking at them. Yeah, just so many good games this year. Really, really an amazing amount of good games. I still don't know. I know Ink has said... Oh, 50% counterattack rate? Actually, that's like a mixed blessing, because if you don't want to counterattack... The three of them are almost here. Yeah, I think I'll do some if I can get it for free from Walmart or for $10, then I will get it and we'll play it on stream. But if it's like going to be like $40, then I'll just wait because there's no rush. Because the original is really great too. Coming through the sewer like they own it. They must have a death wish. We shall teach them a lesson. Let's show them, hee. Just let them come through here. They'll be chopped liver. Eh? Hi, we're right here. We've been here this whole time. I'll shred you! Oh, he's just impaling Sade right now. Oh my god, he did a crazy amount of damage to Sade, leaving her with 1 health point. Is that a move that always reduces you to 1 health point, or what? To very disappointed Gollum was not nominated Game of the Year. So what did you think of the Game of the Year knobs for real, Oddish? And welcome back, by the way. I mean, this Firewhirl is doing so much damage to him. I'm just going to stick with this strategy. Having Ashlyn heal and having us do... I want to nom nom nom. Ink is the best. Oh, Ink, I wanted to tell you earlier, when you were finishing streaming, Beluxy was streaming. We could have rated out to her. But no worries. I know you were dying to get off so you could eat. But always remember, someone got on my case early on. I think it was... Wait, we killed Sir Crawley really fast. Ashlyn, who is it? I'm losing track of the screen name now. Who's always popping in and would do shiny hunts with us before from B's channel? Ooh, Bolt Sword. Not Rick, of course. No. It's, the guy who's always really sarcastic. And he usually pops in with helpful tips. And will, like, donate, like, 3 bits to me at a time. Ugh, I can't believe his name is escaping me right now. But anyway, he was like, remember to raid out, remember to raid out. And he was right. Raiding out is a great way to... Actively, that's it, actively dying. Yes, thank you, Ashley. Yeah, when actively was on my case, I think about raiding out every time. I started raiding out every time, and it's a great, great way to build friendships with other streamers. Ooh, power tab. So we don't have what it takes yet to get up this mountain, but we can get that power tab. The power tab will raise our damage. I feel like there's something here where I don't want to use the electric sword, but I'm not sure why it is, so I'm going to use it until I'll remember the sage advice. Yeah. It's... What I started doing is, when I finished streaming, before I knew who to raid out to, because you don't really want to raid out necessarily unless you can vouch for the person or someone can, because sometimes you're like, I've definitely raided to people and you immediately, oh yeah, definitely, I don't even follow Actively Dying. Does Actively stream? I don't know if he does. 2 followers. I don't think he streams. But, yeah. Wait, who's messaging me? Oh, no one's messaging. That's just a notification. Yeah, exactly. He'll see it and be like, what? This machine doesn't really work. Old man, Shala, I've missed you so. No! You must not climb Death Peak. Wouldn't make it very far anyway. It has to be the right time, and they have to show you the way. Say, did you see my masterpieces? The Ocean Palace and the Blackbird? I designed and built them both. Strange creature, I am pleased you think me worthy, O wise one. I await your final program code. Now don't go getting all emotional on me, critter. Back to work now. So this guy just seems like a crazy old man to us right now. But he's actually a really important character who we learn about later in the game. So you, like, get here, you get... We don't have stars right now. Yeah, because the dead bot is dead. Dead bot is dead, so we don't have ranking or stars anymore, simply because dead bot is dead. Get it together, Anish. Oh, good. These guys respawned. Damn, that does a crazy amount. Wait. Gives a few shoutouts and develops an aptitude. I said it nicely. You didn't really. You did not say it nicely. But yeah, that's... I started watching streams immediately after I finished streaming, because then I was like, I need to find... That's how I found Sconebone, and Savannah Bananas, because I was like, I need to find people like West Coast streamers who are up late enough that I can stream, that I can raid to them. You know what I mean? Because it's like, so many of my stream friends that I knew at the time would stream at the same time as me or be done by the time I was done. And so I started going on, like, that's how I found Ebby, too, Epilepsy, because I was like, okay, she's in New Zealand, so she'll always be on later than I am. It's a good method. And you can just do it casually after you stream and be like, oh, okay. I don't think I know East Coast streamers. Oddish doesn't play Minecraft with me anymore. I'm allowed to be a little mean. Oh, just don't let her manipulate you. Oh, I think I missed a thing over there. Oh, well. Okay, we'll go back to, what is this, Aristome? How can I stay mad at Ashley? Yeah, exactly. Go back here. Use the Enertron. Guys, get ready for the catchphrase. Here it comes. HPMP restored. But you're still hungry. Shout out to everyone who's hungry right now. Actually, that could be sad. Shout out to everyone who's just a little bit hungry, not starving. But shout out to the starving people too. But instead of just shouting out to them, which doesn't help them, let's give them food. Let's give them food. Okay, there's a box here. Hard to find because it's blending into the wall. Oh, we're about to get up on the main mini-game of the game. Okay, great. Not the main mini-game, but the next mini-game. So here's the jet bike, right? As soon as we use the key that the guy gave us, these robots appear. I don't know yet. I'm going to have to finish Baldur's Gate, and I'm going to have to play Alan Wake, too. I cooked an entire dinner and then wanted dessert, so I toasted Eggo French toast sticks. What did you make for dinner? Then this guy comes out, and he's like half man, half car. Hey, it's the man. Like, thanks for the intro, babe. The man. You lowlifes can call me Johnny. Now listen up. Part of an old highway leads through these ruins, you dig? Think you can beat me in a bike race? Use that jet bike and don't chicken out, babe. Do you know how to ride? Yeah, of course. Oh no, you burnt them! Of course there's a timer. She just probably put them on for like 20 minutes. So this is like the hottest racing action. Doesn't Final Fantasy VII also have a part like this too? So you can see where you are on the goal on the bottom, right? And all you have to do is wait until you're like near the end of this guy. And then zoop ahead. Press the B button for your boost right as you get to the end, and you can auto-win that. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. We're supposed to be friends. Beef and broccoli? Wow, just like Panda Express. You beat me? I don't get it. You can challenge me anytime. We'll ride the wind, babe. Okay, but now we're going to go back and we're going to fight all the guys here. So we can get some XP. This is what I mean. They give you all these options. Kung Fu Panda Express. Okay. Oh no, I think I missed the other two. You like Panda Express as well? There, for a moment there, I think mid-pandemic especially, I was like very addicted to Panda Express. But you must have so much better New York Chinese food options than Panda. Right? That's, I mean, yeah, but there's something sinfully delicious. Yeah, I mean, I like panda too. I love the orange chicken. I like any fried chicken. Fried chicken is just, it's hard to go wrong. No, I don't think so, because like Panda Express can be a little hit or miss, because it's like, it's food that's like actually cooked, but it's also coming from bags and stuff. So like, there's sometimes you'll get from my place like whole bags of beef and broccoli that taste like an ashtray, and it's like, how the fuck did they fuck this up? You especially hate the orange chicken? I love the orange chicken. I mean, it's not as good as like restaurant quality something, but like it's, I mean, it's just basically chicken nuggets in orange sauce, and that's fine with me. Not if you have self-respect. I've never had it. Oh, really? Ashley, you would like it. Thank you for validating me. Yeah, but Oddish is like a globe-trotting dude who like grew up in South Africa where he had like 7 butlers. Wait, I mean no self-respect. Yeah, I thought you were punishing yourself and you inadvertently did? Oh my god. You guys aren't giving respect to Kill Ken's backstory. Ink and I feel like I've talked to Ink for approximately 75% of today, which you know what that means? It was a good day. Let's be honest, it was a good day. What I do feel bad about is I spent, wait, 1 race log? What does that mean? I legit don't know what that is. Oh, logs the bike race score? Okay. My joke was meant to validate off. Yeah, I think it did. Too much time to talk to me. Yeah, but it's like, it's the exact amount of time I want to talk to Ink every day. But no, but the problem is, he's fucking with you. I never had any butlers. Yes, you did. You said you had, like, you lived in a treehouse and had a bunch of monkey butlers who would, like, serve you banana daiquiris. I might be confusing it with a dream I had, but either way. Sounds cool. I might be confusing it with the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse at Walt Disney World. You're confusing. Yeah, I'm confusing you with our mutual role model, Donkey Kong. I do consider Oddish the Diddy to my donkey, where it's like, I wish theoretically, since I'm Donkey Kong, I should be the cooler one, but we all know Diddy's faster and just better. We know deep down. Wait, what part sounds dirty? I said Donkey Kong, not Donkey Dong. This isn't that video you sent me, Ashlyn. The Diddy to my donkey. He did the Diddy with the donkey. This isn't that show you saw in Tijuana, Ashlyn. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Slashlyn would be a pretty good, roller derby name. Sounds more like a Vegas night out. I was just in Vegas, too. This has been a good year for traveling. We're gonna round it out with New York City. Gonna have a blast. Slashlyn, I can dig it. Ouch! Oh man, I'm about to die. I'm about to die like Ink playing Baldur's Gate on stream. You know what I mean? Getting so caught up in chat. Twice. She was napping. Caught you sleeping, bruh. And then you reloaded that save file and erased Karlak's whole career. Oh shit. That was a classic. It really was a classic. Okay, so we can't get into the robot factory yet. I'm still so mad. Yeah, what a shame that you have to play Baldur's Gate again, even though you are choosing to reload it again. I thought I was good at multitasking, but today I learned I was wrong. You were doing a great job. It was a great stream. It's just, you know, it's a skill in itself to be, quote, good at video games while streaming. Then try playing, like, Ninja Gaiden and, like, being drunk while you play Ninja Gaiden, and then people will do, like, jump scare things while you're doing it, and they'll be like, what? I thought it would be funny. You're like, you don't understand, man. This is the hardest thing I've had to do in my life. I still don't get how people can beat the 3 bosses in a row without dying. It's just, I've seen people do it, and I'm still like... Because they take away your spin slash between bosses. Just so brutal. Oh my god. Don't kill me. Aura on Shora. 1 White Claw wasn't enough. Next time I'll take shots to increase my power. Oh, that's right. You were drinking. I forgot about that. I guess, how much alcohol is in White Claw, though? I don't think I've had many White Claws. I know they're popular, but... They do sort of seem like a day drinking on someone's porch. Or pre-gaming thing. Aura, aura, aura. Sade's leveled up. Alright, we're using the Enertron, guys. HP MP restored. But you're still hungry. Alright. What's this? It's in bad shape, but it appears to be a humanoid robot. Incredible. I really hope this game ends with you getting a meal. Right, this is your first time seeing it, so you think this is the whole game. This is like this is like a Dragon Ball arc. It's not what the whole game is about. I think I can fix it. What? It might attack us. I'll make sure it won't. Machines aren't capable of evil. Humans make them that way. Sade, you pity them, don't you? Let me get to work now, okay? The door won't budge. 2,000 hours of dog videos and give it to a granny as a guard dog. Oh my god! Spider-Man 2 reference. Right, that does it. I'm gonna give it some juice. Look at him go! Good morning. Mo. Good morning, mistress. What is your command? I'm not your mistress. I'm Ashlyn. And this is Shore. And Sade here fixed you. Understood. Madam Sade fixed me. Just Sade will do. Impossible. That would be rude. Look, I hate formal titles. Don't you, Ashlyn? Hate them. I understand, Sade. Alright, now what's your name? Name? Ah, my serial number. It is R66-Y. R66-Y. Cool. No, that won't do at all. Come on, Shore. Let's give him a better name. I've got a perfect name for him. Octo. Octo. Octo, that's perfect. Your new name is Octo, okay? I am Octo. Data storage complete. Hey, Octo, why aren't there any people here? What? What has happened here? There were many humans and others of my kind in this dome. I think something awful happened here. It would appear so. But how is it that you survived? We came through a time warp from the year 1000. While exploring Eris Dome, we learned there was a gate here. We found you when we came looking for the gate. But the door to the inner chambers is locked, so we're out of luck. The power is off. If we go to the factory up north, I can pass through security and activate the stone's generator. You do that for us? You repaired me. Now it's my turn to help you. But the generator won't run for long, so someone must stay behind to open the door while the power's on. Then Ashlyn or I will stay. Who will stay behind? Let's have Sade stay behind. Right, I'll handle things here. Then we can keep our healer with us. Okay, now that we've got Octo with us, we can check out his stats. He's level 10, so he's a bit behind us. Let's give him more defense. Okay, so now we've got a new party member. So we can save. And take Octo over here. So before we wouldn't have been able to enter this place. But now that we have Robo, we can get inside. Override security system 00. One. One. Just 25 damage? Bastard! 3. 1. 5. So they don't have a lot of HP, but they limit the amount of damage you can do to them. Okay, Ashlyn. Oh, we learned Aurora Beam. Doesn't that heal everybody? He has Rocket Punch, Cure Beam, Aura Beam, restores... Okay, so we have options here for healing now. These guys are... They look like just wall hangings, but they're actually bad guys. So the goal is you want to hit them while they're all grouped up. Before they start to, like, wander away. Okay, which way is to the factory? Okay. Yeah. All that talk, I had Panda yesterday, and all that talk about it just made me want it now. It's not possible, though, but... Would that it were. Dog videos, I can contribute pictures because I have about that big on my phone. Oh no! Okay, so if you mess with the conveyor belt, you get put on this other conveyor belt that's like meant to destroy you. But we need to level up Robo a little bit anyway. I don't know if it was better. I feel like normally I let Ashlyn stay and take Sade. But having curing for the fight had... Oh, laser spin. That's good. And rocket roll. Cool. This is sort of like a conveyor belt in itself, too, because they don't let you off of it until you defeat everybody. Or die trying. Rocket roll, multi-attack. When either of you guys play BG3, would you enable streamer mode? What does the streamer mode do? Did that just turn off the nudity? Oh, the Twitch extension. What does the Twitch extension do? I would try it if it's fun. Vote on dialogue options, really? Oh, that sounds fun. I love when games have an extension like that. That sounds really funny. Yeah, I would definitely let that. I liked how you put the chat on screen for yours too. I've been thinking about that because I think it might be helpful for, well, maybe it's not useful for me yet, but I think like if I keep posting my VODs to Twitter, or not Twitter, to YouTube, it might be useful for that. Oh man, that guy's just electrocuting Ashlyn. I do love the aura effect. Feels very interactive. I don't really know what that means, but it is a cool thing. That would actually be awesome, wouldn't it? I do like that extension, whatever it is, that has everybody, all the chatters as Pokemon at the bottom of the screen. And I do like that one that makes the emotes dance around the screen, too. I just don't want it to become too intrusive. I want to be a Pokemon. Of course you do. Ooh, bugs. Miss. I wanna be the very best. People really like that YouTube short of Ash Ketchum running into the ring as the Pokemon theme played. I mean to say we could have our character arts are on the DM Street light up so when we talk so we can see who's talking, which would be... Yeah, I would love that. I've been thinking about that too, but I have no idea how to do that. If you find any way to make that possible, let me know and I will do it. You can share a tutorial, please do. Yeah, just DM that to me. I love the way they do it on Critical Role, where it's like you've got this multimedia setup, so like when we go to a person's turn, you see like a little card with their stats on it and stuff. Even though I mostly listen to Critical Role as like an audio program, I still really like it. Yeah, I would love more stuff like that. Any suggestions like that, you can always throw up in the Discord when I can like take a look at them. Oddish knows how much I like fiddling with stuff. Let's do Aura Whirl. Oh wait, Aura Beam. I do like when they make you switch up characters and stuff in this game, because then you get new abilities, you get to mess with stuff, and try out new combo moves. I don't like when they hit Ashlyn, though. Damn, he shoots fire? Ashlyn just bonks him with a crossbow. Punched. Okay. Oh! But yeah, I'm very excited for the next couple things that happen in our D&D game. Even though I still have a lot of work to do because we have, like, a week off for Thanksgiving. It's gonna give me so much time to prep. I think the code is XABY. I forget what that does, but... Oh, it just moves that thing out of the way. Maybe it's BX? Oh, these guys are back? Okay, thank you, Ink. I will take a look at those in a second. Not on stream, but after stream. It'd be nice if I could kill those guys with one hit. Other D&D streams and oh yeah, if you have any other recommendations for us too of streams to watch, always like those. Boom. These guys come back. It's okay. It might be a little tedious, but at least we can level up Robo a little bit before his big battle. Zoom. Okay, Octo has leveled up. Wait, there's another one right there. Bolt Sword. Last defense lock code named Zaby. X-A-B-Y. 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 It would be extra confusing if you didn't realize they were referencing. You're just playing it on a an Xbox controller, and you're just like, well... X-A-B-B. Oh, the other one is B-B. Ah! We're getting so close to it killing them in one hit. I wonder what their HP is. 200, maybe? Well, Octo is low on magic. Might have to use some ethers on him. I feel like Shelter is more or less valuable than Ether, though. Oh, that should do it. We didn't. Okay, so maybe they have 250? How much is that? 178, damn. Big punch. Orange G, one mid ether. Zabba, my favorite band. Zabba Dabba, you my only friend. So you can walk by those guys. Dun, 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 dun. Right, right. Just a secret mid-ether back there. Ooh, Robin Bow. Okay, and there's also little presents for us there. Okay, so I think what we need to do is go back over here, fight these guys. Ouch. He's asleep. Wait, why? How can a robot fall asleep? I guess it can go into sleep mode. Doo 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 doo. Okay, so you don't want to. You don't want to interfere with the conveyor belt, or else you get put into the pain rooms again. Okay, I think that's all we can do in here. Oh. Okay. Slonk. Hey. Big hits. And a punched. Okay. Alright, let's go back to Protodome. Heal up. But you're still hungry. And let's go this way. Those guys are still here. Sort of evade them by doing that. Just avoid doing the same fights over and over again. Doot doot. More of these acid guys. I think this is like a must-do fight. I think Slash does stuff to them. Yeah. Especially if you can get them to all line up like that. It's a really easy fight. Open hatch. So they were somehow interfering with that machine. Okay, so got another one of these guys. Ooh. Okay, alkaline down. Another one of these guys. Let's just use Slash on him to end this fight quickly. Nice. Okay, you two will fight this little guy over there. Yeah, attack him. Okay, great. Those guys can be really annoying if you just keep plugging away at them and you only take 1 damage. So this doesn't hurt you, you just can't get past it. Oh yeah, there's like a little secret here. It takes you down here, you can't get out there. You can go about walk behind here, get Titan Vest, which is a thing for him, but oh, it's a thing for everyone, isn't it? Yes. Meowth, that's right! Thanks, Ink, for that Meowth, that's right. Appreciate that. Hammer arm, there's the thing, that's for him. We'll give him a little damage buff. Go over here, hopefully turn the lasers off. All systems down. Defense lasers are off. But this will create a problem over here. Let's see if we can laser spin these guys. Trying to slowly go through all the sound alerts. Yeah, do it. Yeah, and remember, guys, you can redeem if you have a crazy amount of points, which some of our... Oh, I forgot that they can do that. When they fuse together, it's like an acid and a base or something, or maybe it's just an acid and some sort of inciter. I don't know. But they fuse together and do crazy damage. 80k. Yes, Ashlyn has crazy amount of points. You can request what game we play. Oddish has requested it once. We did a full session of one of his games. We still need to finish that game. It's pretty fun. Yeah, it's the most expensive one. I think it's... How much is it? 6,900? Ooh, plasma gun. She'd probably request Pokemon. Shiny race. That's fair, but we do that a lot anyway. Emergency. System security's gone haywire. Must escape immediately. Wait, I have an idea. So then Robo gets squished. Here, damn, y'all are rich. Ashland's a very dedicated viewer. In the best way. So Robo almost gets squished, but he spins out. It squeezes him out. Okay, this elevator's shut down. Oh yeah, I love Hades. Very excited for that sequel to come out soon-ish. Next year, I think. Very good game. One of my favorites. Ink likes it, I assume, because of all the hot people in it. And who can blame her? Ooh, Megara. Can you convert my Meowth coins for good old dollars? No. Can't break the bank that way. So if I request a game, can I pick the day since I have a great idea? I mean, I have the right to veto anything. Like if it's a game I don't have or it's like $100 or something. But yeah, we can negotiate. All I need from games is hot people or cute monsters or both. What are you doing? You are defective. You have been tainted. Pardon? I'm malfunctioning? Affirmative. A defect. I'm a defect. Have you forgotten our mission? All intruders must be eliminated. That's my purpose? You shame us, you must be destroyed. Now they're just beating the shit out of Robo. Sure, Octo's getting whipped. No, stop. These are my brothers. That's a game where you're a girl who dates pigeons. Eevee Mass Outbreak, we get a shiny race on like how many we can get in like an hour span. Then whoever wins that gets picked next. Oh, that sounds fun. When is that outbreak again? So all these robots are mad that Octo, their brother, is defective because he likes humans. 17th through the 20th. Okay, we can figure that out. Maybe on that Sunday or something? I'm gonna say I didn't think Hatoful Boyfriend was that good. I thought it would be more tongue-in-cheek, and literally it's a game where you date birds. Like, it's not funny. It's just kind of minorly uncomfortable. Now to take care of the intruders. The one I think Ink would like more is... Look, listen to Ashlyn. You cocky boxes of bolts! You'll never get away with this! That's such a funny review. What's that one? Is like Dream Daddy Simulator, where it's like you date all the different dads in town. That one seemed both funny and fun. I saw, oh, I have Dream Daddy. Yeah, that one seems really fun. You cocky boxes of bolts. Look how angry Ashlyn is. You'll never get away with this. Alright, so now we have to kill these cocky boxes of bolts. These guys are gonna do crazy damage to me. So basically, Ashlyn will be in charge of healing, and I'll just try to wreck them. Because they've beaten up Robo. Best dating sim, Doki Doki. I like Danganronpa, because then you get the dating sim and the psychotic parts too. We might do a Danganronpa stream at some point to see if you guys like that. Depends how much you guys like games where I do the voices. Wow, we're ruining these guys. Hey, Rakuyo! Sub-goal to get Inky to play Doodle Day. I want sub-goal for Inky to play Inscription. Inkscription. That's just good branding. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? It's been hours since we've talked. Oddish to play Katamari? Yeah, that would be fun. I'm worried his system can't run a PS2 game, though. What a good Tuesday. You can't throw us around. Tuesday. Dude, look, they're just tossing me into Ashlyn. They just punched Ashlyn in the face. And now me in the face. Now Ashlyn in the face. One weird thing this game does is it'll, like, make you select. It's on the list, aka one of the many post-it notes on my wall. Oh no. It's lost forever. So wait, I need to make a note of that. Okay, so Ashlyn has redeemed a game, right? Affinity's family history. No, that's not it. Okay, Eevee Shiny Race, Ashlyn. And we'll aim to do that on the 19th. So 11/19 is the idea. What are you doing in there, huh? I'm just looking at my Google documents. They trashed him. Ashlyn climbs through the trash to get our robot friend. Wah. What should we do? Octo just got creamed. Sus. Sure, let's take him back to Sade. Honestly, I haven't opened it since whenever we did that backstory session, which, being that it's like on my grid, suggests how little I use Google Docs these days. Can you repair me? Shh, don't talk. You are trying to save our world? I don't know how far we'll get, but that's the plan. Anyway, Octo, what are you going to do when you're repaired? What am I going to do? Yeah, I mean, what plans do you have for the future? Sade, no one has ever asked me that before. Good morning. Octo, you're all right. Sade, you're incredible. I hope I never have to do that again. Sade, I've made up my mind. I want to go with you. Yeah, I love it too. Classic JRPG thing of you renaming all the characters after your friends. Pardon? There is nothing left for me here. Together, maybe we can give this planet of ours a chance. Yeah. I named all my friends Oddish 1 through 10. Well, let's get up. The gate's up ahead. What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Thank you, Ink, for that. What do you mean? This is where all of Ink's points go, and I couldn't be happier. I like how they all do a little dance as they go through the gate, too. But the gate starts to malfunction immediately and shoots sparks, much like the first time when Ashlyn went through it. So we get the amazing Mode 7 graphics. And then here we are. Where are we? Ah, more guests. Are they different names every time? That's chaotic and I like it. What do you mean, guests? And where are we? Why, this is the end of time, of course. All lost travelers in time wind up here. And where are you from? We're from Guardia Kingdom, circa 1000 AD. I come from 2300 AD. When 4 or more beings step into a time warp, conservation of time theorem states that they will turn up at the space-time coordinates of least resistance. Here. Disturbances in the space-time continuum have increased recently. Far too many folks are just popping in here. I fear something is having a powerful effect on the very fabric of time. Which means one of us has to remain here. Stay here, alone? It is pretty bleak here. But not to worry. All time periods connect here. You can just visit your friends whenever you wish. But you can never travel in groups greater than 3. So one of us must stay. Will it be sure? Yep, looks good to me. Please come for me whenever you need me. So there you have it. Don't forget, press the Y button to switch party members. How do we get back to our time? You see those lovely pillars of light? What will it take to get you to do a Nuzlocke run? Oh, that's good. You see those lovely pillars of light? Those hook you up to different areas. Once you've been through a gate, you can always use it to come here. To use a gate from here, step in the light and press the A button, but beware the gate which leads from that bucket. He means this one. It's locked shut. Hey. Don't be in such a rush. Before you go, take a peek in the room behind me. Yay! Chrono Trigger is so cool, but man, definitely game you can't just put down and pick up back up months later. Oh, why do you say that? What are you looking at? I'm Specchio, the master of war. I've seen all kinds of battles from here. How do I look to you guys? Strong! I see. Let's put it this way. I remember being in this area and forgetting what timeline I was supposed to go to. Yeah, that could happen. Let's put it this way. If you're strong, I look strong. If you're weak, I look weak. You are strong of will. That's why the old one let you through. I've never done one. It scares me. Yeah, then if you name Pokemon after your friends, they can die permanently. Long before you were born, there was a kingdom where magic flourished. Everyone there could use it. But in time, people began to abuse their powers. It got so bad that no one was allowed to use magic except the wizards. But you have it. Determination, I mean. Magic needs power of the heart. It needs inner strength. Magic is divided into 4 types. Lightning, fire, water, and shadow. Yeah, do it and make it randomized. You, with the punk hairdo, you're lightning. The one with the ponytail is water. The one with goofy glasses is fire. Hey, it's Tony New York! Not just magic, but everything is based on the balance of these 4 powers. Think magic and start from the door. Walk clockwise around the walls of my room 3 times. Don't lose track now. Okay, everyone think about magic or else this won't work. This is like that I do believe in fairies part in Peter Pan. Okay, that's 2. You have to think magic, guys. Think of magic. Think of David Copperfield and Tony New York. Very good! If I ever feel like inflicting more emotional damage to myself, I will. Ipso facto minimo magico! Shore learns how to use magic. Ashlyn learns how to use magic. Sade learns how to use magic. So, fortified with magic. Want to try it out? Alright! Now we can fight Specchio. Now we have magic, which is marked by stars. Ooh, 120. That's pretty nice. So we can do ice, and she can do fire. Every day. A place of wonder. That's why there are all those talking flowers everywhere. So this is just a brawl. We don't have to win this. We can, and we can, like, blow a lot of items on it, but it doesn't really matter that much. My toxic trait is if someone tried to get onto the subway cart before letting me out, I will walk straight into them spitefully. Holy shit, that's so baller. Yeah, but they're supposed to get out of the way. It's like the elevator rule. Wait, we beat him? Learns dual tech antipode. Grr! That was most embarrassing. Harumph. Don't make a habit of this. Here, this is for you. Specchio Special Refresher Kit. Got 1 magic tab and 5 ethers. I am the Master of War. Whew, sometimes I scare myself. You guys are too much. Bring newcomers to meet me. It's magic. Okay, Robot or Octo can't use magic because he is a simple machine. Well, people who lived long ago all enjoyed such powers. Now, I know you are itching to go ripping back and forth through time. First, you need to return to your era, and you must hurry. The longer you remain here, the harder it will be to change that which must be changed. Stop by whenever you're in the area. Okay, so next I need to go back to my time, which they reference several times in the game, but is easy to forget. That's the future, 2300. Medina Village, 1000 AD. Or Mystic Mountain, 65,000 BC. You don't want to go to BC quite yet. There's no point. So if we go to Medina Village, it's a little confusing because you go back to your time, but it's not to a place that you've been to before because you're in your time, but you're on the wrong continent. So you pop out here, and you get one of the greatest lines of dialogue that Ink will be sure to love. Right here. Hey, did you people just come out of the closet? Get out of here. In modern times, we probably would have rephrased this. Awkward. That's a little awkward. Bruh. But he means it literally. He means it literally. Who do you think you are? Coming and going out of our closet at all hours? Scram. You can use magic? Magic using humans supposedly perished long ago. No, it's perfect. Wait a sec. Medina Village was founded by the ancestors of the Mystics, who lost a war to human beings. Most Mystics hold a grudge against humans. Be careful. There's an odd man who lives near the cave in the mountains to the west. You might enjoy a chat with him. Thanks. Why are you being so nice? Mystics aren't supposed to get along with humans. Humans fought the Mystics over 400 years ago. My motto is forgive and forget, but not many seem to agree with me. I encourage coming out of the closet. Yeah, the part that's problematic is when he tells the people who came out of the closet to get out of here. Okay, so we can go to Medina Square. And we see something... What's that weird chanting? Hut, Sir Magus. Hut, Sir Magus. 400 years have passed since Magus commanded the Mystics and waged war against the humans. When Lavos is awakened, all humans are doomed. As soon as Magus' creation, the mighty Lavos awakens from his long sleep, the human race is doomed. So now we learned that apparently Magus is this guy who was in charge of all the monsters in the Middle Ages. There's a statue to him. We also saw a chapel to him in the place where the queen was kidnapped in the Middle Ages. And now, apparently, Lavos, that doomsday creature we saw on a video screen in the future that destroys the planet, is apparently referred to as Magus' creation. So now we've got a tie between something we've heard of before, two things we've heard of before. And the monsters are all excited. So I still think it's really cool that Toriyama did the character design. Yes, I love that. This was my first Toriyama thing. Nothing here to sell to humans. Get out of here. Plead. You know it all, humans. Teach them a lesson, boss. So we can get a fight in this shop. Because you try to buy something and these guys won't sell to humans. That's racism towards humans. You need to fight to stand up for the human race. Chrono Trigger Z. Chrono Trigger GT. They got the boss beasts. All right, I'll sell something to you. And then you try to buy, and everything's a ridiculous price. Even tonics go for 2,400. You're like, what the hell? Ha! I think I'm gonna cut my prices for a human? So even though you killed his friend and threatened his life, he is still like... He's just that racist. He's just that racist. Chrono Trigger Black Ops 3. I don't think Ink understands the pattern we're going for. No room here for humans. Plead with them. Aw, pipe down, okay? Get him. The more you plead, the more the monsters attack. These guys are loaded. Shriek! Help! Nope. I don't want to rest. I just want to be treated. That emote. Yeah, it is pretty good. Ozzy the Eighth uses his ancestors' fame to boss us around. Ooh, speed tab. Let's give Sade the speed tab, honestly, because she's so friggin' slow. This work is brutal. I'm Ozzy the Eighth, Medina Village's leader. My ancestors served the Great Magus. Oh, Great Magus, why didn't you simply exterminate the human race 400 years ago? Leave it to Manda to make cute stuff of her OC chariot. Oh, interesting. A beast lives in a cave on the mountain to the west. Only magic attacks can harm it. Those who do not possess magic will find it difficult to sneak by. Well, I better get back to work and tidy up before Ozzy the Eighth finds me. Ooh, magic tab. Bird Kid. Damn, Oz's bloodline got through 8 generations. They were all named Bird Kid. Bird Kid. Yeah, I don't think you guys want to compare Ozzy to this Ozzy, because this Ozzy is not as cool as our Ozzy. Also, the bad guys, Magus's henchmen, are named Ozzy, Flea, and Slash because the localizers loved rock and roll, I guess. Shun! Okay. So we can go around this monster village. There's also this thing up here, which I always forget how to deal with. Shun. Alright, have a good night, Ink. Good chatting today. I forget what we do here, but this is, like, important later. Okay, that's the way through. Okay, we can go over here, and we can find Melchior's huts. Ah, hello. Could I interest you in a weapon? So this is the guy that we met earlier who wanted to buy the princess's pendant yesterday at the festival. This is where he lives. Red katana, magic +2. God, yes. Robin bow we have. Plasma gun we also have. Hammer arm. We can also get some vests for the ladies. Might I interest you in a vest for the lady? Random stop on machines. Weapons. If there weren't evil in this world, there would be no need for weapons. What a sad state of affairs. So we can't do anything here, but we will need to visit this area later. This is a good place to stock up on stuff prior to going into this part. Since this is a big dungeon, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and be right back. Okay, we are back. Back. Akran Cave. Death to the Mystic's enemies! So you can kill these guys pretty easily if you're leveled up far enough. They do have a little bit of resistance to non-magical attacks, but you can still get through them pretty easy. This is where they're going to start expecting you to use magic to take down your enemies. Like these guys, I think you definitely need to use magic. They like spawn more enemies if you do not use magic. Gin bottle. So we can use lightning on him. Octoblush. That'll get rid of him, but I think my guy's been blinded. So he's gonna have trouble hitting effects. Oh, that's gonna hurt her. Impressive that these little monsters can still use magic attacks. I'm still blinded. It's just eating my brain. Cthulhu Fatagan. That should kill him. These guys are eating me out of house and home. Okay, that'll level Ashlyn up. I can use Ashlyn's aura. Damn, she's good. You can hear the water in here. Another reason you should go to the bathroom before coming into this dungeon. There's a big waterfall here. I think there are moles in here. There we go. What's up, bud? Oh, we can... Oh, nice! Thank you, Oddish. Thank you for the resub. Really appreciate it. Welcome back to the party. Subscribe for 11 months on an 11-month streak. Wow. That's almost a year you've been subbed. Thank you so much, Oddish. That really means the world to me. I feel like I don't appreciate you guys enough for everything you do for the stream, but thank you. I know Ashlyn appreciates you as well. And I definitely do. That's crazy. That is a crazy long time. And I hope you appreciate the additional content you get from which is what I call our conversations that we have. That's bonus content. You didn't realize until now. Yeah, if you hadn't subbed, I'd never call. It's like an OnlyFans relationship. Come on, Daddy. I can show you my latest vid. Don't you want to see it for $6? All it takes is $6. It's an amazing 30-second vid. But you won't even last half that, Daddy. No one clipped that. Not a bats! Oh, the oppressor. But don't worry, they're only the oppressor in classic NES game. Gresco! Gresco Kit, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to the party, pal. Welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you, man. How are you? What are you guys playing? Welcome in. I'm Shorester, comedian, writer, and streamer, lover of video games. Right now we're playing my favorite game, Chrono Trigger. We've got Oddish and Ashlyn both in the game and in reality. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you guys doing tonight? How are you guys doing? We're having a good one here. Hope you are too. Why am I got distracted and I started using regular attacks on these guys, which are not going to do anything. Not too bad playing Mickey Mania's Genesis version tonight. Made some progress. I haven't finished it yet, though. I watched a friend of mine, a streamer I used to watch a lot, named Yellow Killer B, used to speedrun that game. I don't know if she still does, but she... I used to watch her speedrun that game all the time. I think she was on Genesis version. Either that or Super Nintendo version. When I was a kid, I had the Sega CD version of the game, if you can believe that. Which I think is really good, but people don't like it because of the loading times on it, because it was a CD-based game. But I always had a soft spot for those Sega CD ports of anything, because I thought they looked a little graphically better, had maybe a little bit better sound. At least that's what I told myself to justify having the Sega CD. But I had that one. I had Earthworm Jim. I took a peek at a video of the CD version. It doesn't seem that different. Was there anything much? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much different there was. I think certain Sega CD games had an extra level, like the special edition of Earthworm Jim had an extra level, an extra sequence in it. And I always liked that. But yeah, I don't know how much different they really were. Yeah, I remember liking Mickey Mania as a kid, but I do remember it being very tricky. It's definitely like, for a Mickey game, there's a lot of Mickey games, as you'll know from our fellow streamer and erstwhile hero and overlord, Little Mixer. Some of these Mickey games are a lot trickier. Tricky Mickey. They're a lot harder than they should be for little kids. It's fun so far, but the one continuous stuff, yeah, it's tough. It is tough. It's hard to get through. You're throwing a lot of marbles. It's fun to travel through Mickey's history and see the different styles of game. I remember the Moose level being very iconic. But yeah, there are lots of restarts and memories. That's what I remember from as a child. Like, I really enjoyed playing it. The Moose part was pretty neat. That was like a gimmick that I think a few games at the time had, because I think the Lion King game also had a moment like that. Like, moments where you were running away from something that's coming at you from the back of the screen. Of course, Crash Bandicoot games did that in a really fun way too. But that was definitely a really fun and interesting gimmick back in the day. I definitely have that one on my list to revisit at some point, both for me and for Oddish to play. I made it through Mickey and the Beanstalk, starting to Prince of the Pauper, and died there. That's my PB so far, Prince of the Pauper. Gotcha. Yeah, I remember the level that I saw Yellow Killer Bee mess with the most was probably the haunted, like, mansion type level. I don't know what it was called, but maybe like Grim Grinning Ghost, or maybe that's just from the Haunted Mansion ride. But that's one I remember a lot, her going through and finding strats for. But yeah, it's a really interesting game. I think my favorite Mickey game is still probably Magical Quest on SNES, because it's not very hard. It's a good-looking game, very fun, was fun for me as a kid. That one in Aladdin SNES, I remember really liking as a kid too. Although I remember everyone who had a Genesis, like my cousins, were like, our version's better because the graphics and animation on the Genesis version of Aladdin were... the Ghost one was tough for a bit. Yeah, there's all that stuff with like the water levels and the furniture and stuff. It's like, what do they want me to do here? It's not intuitive. There's a lot of the game. And isn't it like you can only attack in that game if you have the marbles? That's like one of those weird things where it's like, oh yeah, if you just don't have this, you can't really like punch or anything, which is kind of nuts. I had Aladdin and Lion King for Genesis. Love Lion King the most. Yeah, Lion King was tough. I had that one. I rented it on Genesis, but I had it on Game Gear, and it was, it was like a similar version of that game, and pretty tough. And I remember the Game Gear one had a really strange... I don't know if this is true of the Genesis version too, but the Game Gear version had like difficulty settings, right? Yeah, exactly. And it was definitely like, yeah, a sort of boiled down version of it. And yeah. But they had this like difficulty mechanic where if you were playing on easy, which I often did as a kid, oh, another mysterious energy box, then it didn't seem like the difficulty of the game changed that much, but what made it easy was that it was only like 4 levels of the game, and like it wouldn't let you see the rest of the game. So you basically, if you made it far enough on the easy version of the game, they just sent you back, and they just showed a picture of Simba's face going like, and that was the end of the game. I remember being really bummed. It's like, well, wait, my reward... I guess it makes sense to a certain extent. It's like, yeah, okay, so my reward for playing the easier version is I don't get to see adult Simba. That's kind of a bummer. I remember the adult Simba levels being really, like, finicky, too, because you had to, like, avoid hyenas at every turn. Those fun... Like, the licensed games and the weird 90s... like TMNT ripoffs. Have you ever played the Mickey and Tokyo Disneyland game for Super Famicom? Oh no, I would love that. That sounds amazing. If there's a way to play that, I would really like that. I was watching Mixer play that, like, Adventures in the Magic Kingdom NES game the other day. Did we get a shout out for Gresco Kit, by the way? I don't know if we did or not, but if one of the mods could give us a shout out for Gresco again, that'd be great. Please follow Gresco. Ashlyn did already. Thank you so much, Ashlyn. Okay, great. And thank you again for that raid. That was awesome. Yeah, please follow Gresco, another great retro streamer. Retro community on here is so wonderful. I was telling these guys I went to a retro game convention in Columbus this past week. Got my friend JD got me a wonderful copy of a certain game that causes all of us a little bit of pain, a little bit of love. But yeah, let's see. Let's save just in case. Death to the Mystic's enemies. Okay, so this is Hecarim, and how's Chrono Trigger going, by the way? This is the one I played as a kid a bunch. I know, I love this game. This is my favorite game. Frog's my dude. I know, I named Oddish. I named him Oddish in this one after our great mod and one of my great friends, Oddish. Yeah, there's our frog emote in here. Frog's a fantastic character, has a wonderful theme in this. Robo's theme sounds a little bit like Never Gonna Give You Up, but Frog's theme is the one that always lives in my heart. And yeah, it's going really well. We're a little bit over leveled, I think, and that's been serving us well. We've just been trying to fight everybody. I do remember Hecarim has like an annoying counterattack. 85, that's a big chunk. So we're gonna heal her up when we get a chance. So we just got magic in the game. We're back in the Middle Ages. That's a dope OC remix of Frog's theme that I dig. Oh man, there's so many good OC remixes. One of my favorite one is Castlevania. That one has a really good one. I forget what it's called, the name of it. But another one I really like is Triple Triad OC remix. That one is really good. I think I like Triple Triad more than I like Final Fantasy VIII. Okay, brief counterattack break. Okay, let's do Antipode on this guy, and let's do Lightning on him. So Antipode is a move that Marl and Luca can do together. Does 324, that's huge. Oh, there's what I really like for CV2 Bloody Tears. I really like as a synth. Oddish and I recently played through CV2 with I was playing it and Oddish was my guy on the phone telling me what to do. He was looking at a guide, I wasn't. He was like communicating with me. That was a really fun time. I had no idea what we were doing. We were doing the translated version of it, but it was really fun. Or not translated, but like the updated one, so the people actually said things that were helpful. Yeah, it was our first time through it. Yeah, it's a crazy game. Absolutely crazy, but yes indeed. Okay, this is his big move, right? Oh, it only does 69 to me? Go ahead, try and attack. Okay, let's just do another Aura Whirl then. And I'll give a mid-tonic to me. Yeah, CV2, we did CV3 afterwards, and that was hard on me, but I survived. And we've done Ninja Gaiden recently. What else have we done? We started Gremlins 2. Gotta finish that. I didn't play them growing up. They were kind of slow and boring to me. Mixer loves it when I say that. Slow and boring. Yeah, I remember playing... I didn't play... CV2 always confused me, even as a kid. Oh, wait, we got him. All these guys seemed... This is probably why Mixer likes this game, but it's not his favorite. Because it's significantly easier when you know what you're doing. If only the great Magus, who brought forth Lavos 400 years ago, had destroyed the human race, the world would have belonged to us mystics. He makes a really scary face. And dies. Mixer hates Ocarina of Time with such a passion. In the Middle Ages, Magus created Lavos, the destroyer of this planet's future. If we go to the Middle Ages and take out Magus, can we change history? We could use the gate at the fairgrounds. Alright, so that's our next step. Jump in? Yes. So we can go in through this whirlpool, and this whirlpool was actually referenced by the people, I think, at the dock earlier. And we can go back. Talk to Dad. Oh, you're just in time. Taban Vest. It's my finest work. I mean, some people really don't like it. I think, like, maybe it is a game that is powered by nostalgia. I love it because it was such a big deal to me as a kid when it came out, and, to me, it can do no wrong. A lot of people, I think, younger people, when they go back and, one of the most important games to them was Twilight Princess, and to me, Twilight Princess always felt like a little redundant in some ways after Ocarina of Time, but it's a better looking game for sure. You've got Midna, who's amazing, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter really. It's like you like the games you like. I think that's one thing that Mixer's stream really reminds me of. Oh yeah, we have 2 cats now because we won the second one. Sure. You had me so worried. I thought you were to be executed, dear. Stop scaring me like that. Stop scaring me like that. Sorry. I'll try not to be executed, Mom. Hi. Sade, we hardly see you these days. I've been kind of busy. Don't let life pass you by, dear, and say hi to your parents. So we got 2 cats now because of our fairground activities. We have this dummy. We have the Poyo. I remember being huge when it came out. Everyone loved it. I didn't have N64 until later because the controllers hurt my hands. Oh, big hands. So the nostalgia isn't there for me with those ones. Yeah, exactly. I find that if you don't have the nostalgia for N64 stuff, it, like, people do not like it. And I think it's, like, it's one of those things where I took a major leap forward, but when I try it now, yeah, I totally get that. Oh, right, we saved Fritz before, so now he's... The fish plan to execute me without trial. What's gotten into them? We're forever in your debt. Thank you. Yeah, I think, like... Dad! Working hard? But of course, right? Yes. Well, alright. Sure, I'm in your debt. Wasn't he my... Red katana. Do we have anything special here? Not really. I think, like... If you want to know how people feel about Ocarina of Time, but you don't want to deal with the N64-ishness of it all, then you can just play, you know, Twilight Princess HD or something, and you'll basically understand. That's how we felt about it. But I get it. I love Mario 64, and sometimes I play the later levels of that game, and I'm just like, oh, these don't feel as great. Little Big Land feels like really bad compared to some of the earlier levels of that game. And I didn't really love Mario Sunshine when it first came out, and now I play it. I'm like, oh, this is actually a really... You're never too old to collect silver points. I'm so happy I could scream. I still feel like she's passive-aggressive. Okay, we're back at the Millennial Fair from the beginning of the game. Can we eat that guy's lunch again? I should have just eaten his lunch. Okay, so we can go back to the fairgrounds now and use this to go back to the Middle Ages. And then when we're back in the Middle Ages, then we can hopefully meet Chrono Trigger again. I tried the GameCube version of Ocarina of Time they had as a bonus to Wind Waker. That was the second time I tried and got further into it, but I didn't finish it. Gotcha. Really love Wind Waker HD. That's a game I wish they had ported to Truce Canyon, 600 AD. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so now we can go to Truce Canyon. I did have Sunshine when it came out. I really liked that game. It was a bit of a change and took getting used to, but it was cute. Yeah, some of the movement in that game is really fun. And, like, the jetpack of it all. It's a really satisfying game. When I played it again in Mario 3D All-Stars, I really loved it. Galaxy still really holds up for me, too. I really love that game as well. I never made it all the way through Galaxy 2, but I would like to at some point. It's just hard to want to pull out the old Wii stuff. Okay. Nintendo's been killing it with their new releases lately, but I just wish they had a better way of giving people access to their old content. Because just the way they do it is so clumsy. Our rations have run out. Have the supplies from Guardia Castle arrived yet? Our food supplies have run out. Okay, so that's our clue that we need to go back to Guardia Castle and go back to the chef who we met earlier in last game session, last stream. Go back here. if you sort of cut through here, I don't know if guys will attack me, but there is a path that you can take to avoid them. Halt, who goes there? Oh, it's you again. Okay, so we go down here to the chef. What? My brother? That's what you get for thinking you're the only ones fighting for your country. Hey, stop bickering, grow up. Pipe down, what do you know? Hey, come on now. So you're like, fine, I guess he's not gonna help us. You start to leave. Wait! Take this with you. Got one jerky. And this is for you guys. Take it, will ya? Ooh, power tab. And tell that fool he'd better come back alive. He fights with his brother all the time, but he still loves him. Okay, so now we can use the power tab. Make me extremely OP. Go back through the forest. Okay, and I think this is another battle up here, so we're gonna save here. Go to Xenon Bridge. A lot of people have died. Sir Shore, is that for us? Yes. Food rations. The cook, he has saved us all. Sir Shore, if I do not make it back, give my brother my thanks. What is going on here? Magus' troops have launched an attack. They're breaking through our defenses. Stop sniveling. It shames the knights of the square table. We shall destroy Magus' troops and bring honor to our king. But we are far outnumbered. This is our last line of defense. We must let no one through. Understood. We'll help. Oh, no, you're dead. And you're also dead. Okay, great. There's Ozzy. Alright, friends, I'm off to sleepy. I will see you tomorrow. Alright, have a good night, Ashlyn. I'm Ozzy, Magus' top general. Those who have dared defy Magus have to answer to me. Yes, my children. Give them a taste of doom. These bad guys are just named Deceased. Okay, so we're gonna need to use some magic on them. Let's wait until he's got Fire Whirl and use that. Nice to see you. Nothing. Ooh, he knows lightning as well. Ozzy needs help. Those wimps are stronger than I thought. Come back here, you. Do I need to heal at all? I could probably heal you. Wait up already. Seems I misjudged you, but I won't do that twice. He brings the soldier skeletons back to life. It's just like, this is where Game of Thrones got all of its ideas. You're through. 3 incredible magic items? Odyssey, you're supposed to be paying attention. This is important. I'm just kidding. What, Matt? Actually, I probably shouldn't ask that, right? Because it'll be spoilers for me. Ruthie and I were kind of brainstorming things that we could do for Waylon in the future today. It was pretty interesting. Ruthie had one idea, and I was thinking it over. I'm like, that could work, but like, what if we did this? Definitely a broom of flying. This magical broom bestows the power of flight to winged beings. Warning, chickens not included. What? That doesn't sound like a broom flying. So it only makes things that can fly, fly. Sounds legit. Man, how much life does this guy have? Okay, so now we just attack Ozzy. Sure is going after Ashlyn a lot. This mirror will show you yourself as an elderly person, provided you look into it for long enough decades for preference. So basically, BG3 added GM troll mechanics. That's like my helmet of helmet invisibility. That's it. Now you finished. Don't mess with Shore, or you'll be really sorry. He pulls a bunch of skeletons together. Makes something insane. Gronkor. Go Zombor! Crush Sir Magus' enemies. I call him Gambler. I forget which half of this thing is the bad half. Okay. Wait, it eats magic? Oh wait, no, that... Ah! So it seems like the bottom half is weak to fire. Wait, slash attack? Wait. I'm very confused now. This one always confused me, even as a kid. Doom, doom, doom. I can heal myself for more than you can do damage, so this isn't really a threat. Fire! What happens if I antipode his bottom half? Oh, it'll get both of them? So yeah, that's probably not the best. Doom, doom, doom. That's his big move, right? Yeah. Oh! Okay. Gore, gore, gore. So he's healing. Let's just leave this up. You have to wait. If you're doing a combo attack, you have to wait for both people to be ready. Rawr! It's gonna eat her. Mari! What's up, girl? How are you? Yeah, this is a great retro game. One of my favorite old ones. This is for Super Nintendo, SNES, Super Famicom. Oh, and he's done too. Okay, great. So that wasn't too bad. Okay, but Ozzy has disappeared. The hero has appeared? That means the epic battle will begin. What can I do for you? Okay, he only has old stuff. Mom said I can't play outside because of the monsters. I'm so bored. Is it true the king was injured? What's going to happen to us and to our country? Wow, that's crazy. Oh my god, this background music. I know it in piano. Oh, you do? Yeah, the music in this game is wonderful. When I wax nostalgic about SNES, it's RPGs. This one, Secret of Mana, yes. Link to the Past, Earthbound. I love all those games. This game is Chrono Trigger. So many good ones. It's locked. I heard Magus knows arcane magic, which the monsters can't match. Oh, where could Sir Cyrus be? Surely he hasn't deserted the kingdom. I want you to find the mythical rainbow shell. Here's some front money. We're counting on you, Tomo. Hey, no problem, because, like, I'm the mythical explorer. Good match, eh, Chief? I'll be waiting for good news. With that settled, I'll grab a bite before I go. We can use the rainbow shell to make some reflective armor. It'll be strong against magic. But that guy's a little flaky. Was it a mistake to trust him? The hero has come. He's strong and he's gonna thrash those monsters. Only the ancient sword Mazamoon can defeat him. And only the hero can wield it. The chief of Sandorino village lives here. Are you foreigners? Did you flee from Magus' troops? Magus has 3 fearsome henchmen. Ozzy, Flea, and Slash. They're tone-deaf evil fiends. Tone-deaf. Magus' lair is on an island to the east. Sheer cliffs make it inaccessible. So you might think, oh, they named them Ozzy, Flea, and Slash to show that they love that kind of music, but they said they're tone-deaf, too. Are Magus' armies really closing in? Well, the mythical hero has appeared, so we'll be alright. Want to hear my tale? Yes. Goblins with huge hammers roam the Denadoro Mountains to the east, but burn their weapons and their pussycats. Did you know? They say the mythical Mazamoon lies deep within the Denadoro Mountains, but it's guarded by terrible beasts. Clear your conscience. The end of the world is coming. Jesus, it's scary. Hello there. This is the R&R Hotel. It'll cost you 50G. Well, sure. Oh, yes. Well, then rest and relax. Meow. Do 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 do. Many people go to the end. If you seek someone, ask there. By the way, energy whirls will dissipate if you use your slash attack. There's balance in nature. Hey, how have you been? You pay my tab and I'll let you in on some stuff. How about it? Sure. Thanks a bunch. Hey, one more, please. Some creepy, dangerous frogs have taken over the southern woods. Frogs, you say? Magus is trying to bring forth an immense evil. If he succeeds, there'll be nowhere to run. We'll all perish. That's why I'm living it up now. That's right. Gotta party while you still can. You're looking for the hero? Go south to the village of Por, where they say he's from. Okay, so we've been to Por in the future, so we sort of know where it is. Before we go there, let's check in on... oh, Magic Cave. So we can go to the Magic Cave, but there's nothing here right now. It's just a blank wall. But if we go over here, we can talk to Fiona. And in the future... Oh, right. If we don't get this now, then in the future it'll be something good, right? I think that's true. My husband Marco hasn't returned from the war, but these woods mean a lot to us, so I'll guard them until he returns. Okay, I'm going to leave that one in case it becomes something better in the future. So, we can help her guard her woods later. Okay, pour in. We don't need the inn. Got the market here. Don't overdo it. I'm going to put on this armor and fight that stupid Magus. Oh, no, he fell over. Yeah, it's heavy. More power tabs, please. buy... Oh, we can get gold suits here. And berets, which are good for the ladies. Okay, 2, 3... How much is that? Yeah, I can afford it. 2 of those. Berets are high fashion, that's for sure. Now I can look like I went to art school, just like Ink. That guy's just dead. Cafe. A strange monster came by the other day, mumbling about Queen Lean and the Mazamin. That shore were an ugly frog? It's not fair to me. I can't believe the legendary hero is a boy from this village. Did you hear the latest? No. Well, remember that the legendary hero is from this village, then. Little Tata must be away. We haven't seen him in a while. Things are a lot quieter without that brat around. Hey, you again. How about buying me a soda? Thanks. I'll wish you a safe journey. I tracked down the rainbow shell that the chief wanted. It's on some small island. The thing is, I don't know which island, and the money he gave me is gone. What should I do? I can't believe the legendary hero is that that naughty runt Tata. What's this guy doing back here? Have you heard about the magical cave, the one east of the Denadora Mountains? I saw a rock wall there pop open, and a gaggle of ghouls just walked right in. Best to leave Magus and his cronies alone, though. They don't actually act as armor. They just distract the enemies when you attack. Ooh, such an amazing beret attack. Yes, it's like the amazing dress of distraction from our D&D game on Thursdays. My son's the legendary hero. I must have been all that oatmeal. And to think that I'm his father. Okay, that guy is a little bit too full of himself. It's going to be a little Phil Dunphy over there. My grandson's a very brave hero. That's from my side of the family, of course. Hee hee hee. Sure is. Elder's house. I'm gonna marry Tata. If only I had some jerky, what a great meal I could make. Next to the bed is a treasure box. Open it and the contents are yours. The magic cave lies under a mountain east of Denadoro. Tata received the hero medal. At first I thought it was fake. He must have done something very brave. He's probably up north looking for the legendary sword. Is that the only entrance there? Oh, right. So here's the mountain path. And these birds will awaken these ogres. Ouch. I'm gonna shoot these birds with lightning. Flying type is weak against electric type. Let's antipode these guys. Antipode's a great thing. Freeze them, then burn them. And this poor guy is just asleep. Sade's level up. Speaking of which, we should save. Ah! This goofy music means that something silly is happening. 494 on that attack? Hell yeah. This is a terrible place. You best run away while you can. Okay, so we can burn this Ogin's club that he uses for defense. That's something I didn't know as a kid either. And then he's, like, really easy to kill. Great. 1 ether. On Revive. I honestly forget if I'm supposed to go... Wake up. Oh. No, run! I forget if I'm supposed to go to Frog's house first or second. But let's see if I can talk to Frog. Yoink. Ah! Too much frogs! One magic scarf. Who's there? It's Oddish! Get those emotes ready. 'Tis thee, sure. Thou art here to practice thy skill in swordplay. What? The king has been injured. I see. There he is! 'Tis nary a thing I can do. Please be on thy way. The hero I am not. I can do not. The hero I am not. I can do not. He's feeling too insecure. Love that tune. Yeah, it's the best. The hero I am not. I can do not. Alright, we should fight these guys. Is this the game characters drawn by Akira Toriyama? Let me look like it. Yes, it is. It is. Akira Toriyama drew these characters. That's right, Mari. As a kid, I was like, before I knew anything about Dragon Ball, I was like, wow, I love this Chrono Trigger art style. And I saw Dragon Ball, and I'm like, wait a minute, or Dragon Quest. I was like, wait, there's something about this I like, too. These frogs keep sitting on Ashlyn. Oh, I forgot that, yeah. The snake can eat the frog to heal himself. That's such a funny mechanic. Okay. Super fighting frog bot. Let him kill the bad guys for us. But if I antipode him, will he die? I wonder if they both will. T-pole. These guys are just tadpoles, like in Baldur's Gate. That's why I recognize soundtracks. I must have heard it in shops. Oh my god. Can you imagine being in Japan and just hearing your favorite video game music in shops? That would make me so happy. Yeah, this game has some really iconic, great music. Of course, Mari-chan is from Japan. She's from Tsushima. She knows everything you could want to know about Japan and has taught me so much. So we love Mari here. Iki. Oh, that's right. From Iki. Right. Which is in Ghost of Tsushima. My mistake. My mistake. I'm sorry. It's in the director's cut of Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, it's a fantastic one. We had Owlbear in here yesterday, too. She was like, I'm sold on the frogs. I was like, yep. That's a good thing. Next to Tsushima, but yes, I go to neighboring islands for visiting relatives as well, including Tsushima. Right. I'm sorry I made a mistake there. I will not make that mistake again. I will get it right. Ah. These snakes are not doing very much damage. Okay. So, we talked to him. This part is always a little confusing to me. The sequence of events is, anyway. Where's Tata's house? Well, I almost remembered. But yeah, I'm honored to know you. You're a fantastic person, Mari. I hope you're doing well. How have your travels been lately? I hope they've been going well and everything's been fine. It's funny that the Port Inn is cheaper than the one up north. I like seeing everyone, like Luca without her hat on and stuff. Okay. Wait, what am I doing here? But yeah, I first started talking to Mari when I was playing a lot of Ghost of Tsushima, playing through the main story, and Mari would come into chat and tell me, this is back when I was streaming on YouTube, Mari would tell me about the actual Japanese history that I might not have known about. And it was really interesting. I learned a lot. And then we played some of the multiplayer together, too. That was really fun. It did say I just got a load sword from that. Yeah, the sound effects are really neat, too. I want them on my phone. Oh, that would be so cool. I would love that. Wow. So we'll lightning that guy, and then we'll get Sade to burn up the one with the hammer. He does some good damage with that hammer. It's a rumble hammer, just like the one that Ronnie has. So it doesn't do much damage, but now he's defenseless. $500G. Haha, you missed. I found you, though. Hey, play nice. Can't go that way. Hey, Moonpie, how you doing? Welcome in. Just playing some Chrono Trigger here. Trying to get Frog back in the party. I love these freelancers. Yeah, how do I do Fire Whirl on them? Yeah. Super Ghouls and Ghosts? Oh my god. That game is so tough. I was playing a little bit of Ghouls and Ghosts. Or Ghosts and Goblins. Oh, wait, Gold Helm? Do I already have that? I will get through those games someday, but I do for the Jenny version. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I want to get through those games at some point too, but like, I know it's going to be brutal. Although I just do love the aesthetic of those games too. And I was so happy after playing through Gargoyle's Quest recently, and then just in the first level of Ghosts and Goblins, seeing Firebrand again, even though he was just the worst. He was the worst. He's such a pain in the ass to deal with. But yeah. Sleepy baby. Yeah, I want to play the Demon's Crest, I think it's called. The Super Nintendo one. You're playing the NES one. That one was really fun. Really fun. A little tricky at times, but mostly a pretty easy and fun game. Yeah, it's very cool. It's like a mix of Dragon Quest and Mega Man, kind of. It's a little... There are moments of it that are a little counterintuitive. Like, the names for things are a little crazy. But... Like, the power of Maelstrom is what they call extra lives. So it's like, you know, the power of Maelstrom is very rare, and you think you've got some, like, fire spell, but that's just what they call extra lives. And the password system is pretty generous, but it's a little confusing how it works. So, it's a very odd game in some ways, but worth playing, I would say. Like a game that's just about anyone can play, I think. Are vials like E-tanks? I've seen the game played, but didn't pay too much attention. Yeah, it's like you collect vials, and then you can exchange vials for the power of Maelstrom, which gives you extra lives that you can take into levels. But there are just a lot of really random items that give you different powers, and that you will want. You will want to collect all of them. And sometimes the levels have like really hard jumps that you feel like you shouldn't you shouldn't have to make. It could be a little bit crazy. But in general, it's pretty easy. But it is a game that's sort of it's like a version of Castlevania 2 where everyone who says anything, they actually are saying important things. So it's like, oh, at least they're saying stuff that matters, but at the same time, you are wandering around talking to a lot of very similar-looking NPCs who have very odd things to say that out of context don't mean very much to you. But it's also a relatively short game and focused, so it's like, even if you are just wandering around trying to figure things out on your own, you can process of eliminate a lot of stuff. It's not like a Final Fantasy game where you can just wander someplace and do a whole quest line that you like is just completely unrelated to what you're supposed to be doing. So if you might have noticed, this is like a series of of battles that they just throw you into, sort of like in the conveyor belt sequence, back to back along here. I like shorter focused games. I don't have attention spans for RPGs and most Metroidvanias. There is something special about, especially for streaming, games you can complete in a single stream. When we were doing the Mega Mans, I was like, oh. But then that also creates a weird thing where it's like Castlevania or Ninja Gaiden, and it's like, if you're new to the game and you can't quite get through it in a single session, it makes you feel just awful. But, like, at the same time, it can be better to take a break and come back to something than just to be exhausted and force yourself to get through it. But yeah, I love the art style of this game. I love the sounds, the music, everything about this game. It's my favorite. Zap. Cure. Okay, that's good. G. Funny about failing at NES games, you feel ashamed. But watching others fail, it's like, seems about right. Yeah, exactly. You're like excited to watch other people fail because it like justifies your own experience. You're like, yep, that's gonna happen to you. It's like Dark Souls. It's like you're excited to watch people get hit one hit off a cliff after going through the full level. Because it's like, yeah, good. I'm not crazy. This is how the game is designed, you know? Like I was watching the other day, another retro streamer was guiding me through Ninja Gaiden. They were showing me how they do Ninja Gaiden speedrun style. And I was watching and I was like sleepy, so I was like half comprehending and like half, oh no. Okay, great. Silver stud? What does that do? MPUs cut by 50%? I mean, let's go. Hey. Silver earring? What does that do? Max HP up by 25%? Oh. Well, maybe I should do that the other way. Oh, I was being shown that, and he did it so fast. He even messed up sometimes and, like, would load a save state, but just to get it back to how he could show me how he would do it. And, like, it just happened so fast that I couldn't even, like, fucking comprehend it. I was just like, okay, yeah. You just have to do this and this and this. And it's like, I've definitely learned more, I think, just by failing it myself and you giving me, like, basic information, I think. Because, like, it is such a huge difference between, like, the experience of doing it yourself, I think, anyway. I'm sure some people are, like, are different kinds of learners and can, like, watch that and, immediately pick up on the difference, like eidetic memory people, but I'm just like... It's like when you watch any speedrunner, you know? It's like, you watch any speedrunner at, like, Awesome Games Done Quick or something, and you're like, oh, this doesn't look too hard, and then you play it yourself, and you're like, wait, I can't do, like, the part that they made look easiest, that they didn't even stop to talk about very much. Like, that's the part that's killing me. Like... Right. Or they're just, like, taking out a specific enemy at a certain speed. I mean, Ninja Gaiden's a great example of that. Because if you keep moving, like, the faster you're going... Like, and again, it's like, you know which lamps to break. You know which things to get and which things not to get. Right? So... like, if you don't know that... Wow, we learned Napalm, Ice Sword. We just learned a shit ton of stuff. Okay. Lightning, spin cut, 2 times damage. Okay. Fire sword. Ice sword. I mean, let's go. What does cure do? Heal ally more. Oh. Oh, I thought it was a... Wow, 3 ads in a row, all related to games. So cool. I prefer this than random YouTube ads. Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, they focus a lot on game ads here. Yeah, I have a sore spot with games like CV, NG, Ninja Gaiden, Ghouls and Ghosts, where you can lose the weapon that makes you win. Not good old Mega Man, though. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's like, Gradius is like that, too. It's like some Konami game thing, especially, where it's just like... yeah, I think that's crazy, where it's like, your punishment... your punishment is not just that, you get set back. Your punishment is also that you can't really complete the level the way you used to, which is insane. It's like a double punishment. Yeah, no spin slash for you. And then even in Ninja Gaiden, it's like, oh, you beat the first boss with spin slash? Congratulations, no spin slash for you. The second phase, you just don't have it. So it's like, you can beat it without it, and the next phase without it, or you can go back all the way. But yeah, like, watching him, and like, that's the part I was really watching, and he again, he was just like, I know how hard it is, but when he does it, it doesn't look that hard. You know what I mean? And that's the same thing when I watch, like, speedrun videos of the walkthrough where the person's describing doing it. It's like, yeah, you just do this, you just dodge the attacks. Yeah. Oh, so true. Which part do you think is true, Amari? Shut up, get lost! Shut up, get lost! Shut up, get lost! What's this guy's problem? He's really mean. One mid-ether. Oh, now you want to fight. Okay. He's like, get lost. No, wait, come back. What's that word for the anime character who's like, go away, but actually I love you? He's like a Helga Pataki. But yeah, I do want to play. Tsundere. Yeah, that's it. They make it look much easier than it actually is. Yes, exactly. It's like, you'll watch something and you'll just be like, now I have to remember that I have to get to this one part and do this crazy speedrun. Like, you think that the speedrun trick, you think what's hard for speedrunners is going to be what's hard for you. But what's hard for you is getting to the part that's hard for speedrunners. Alright, so this is one of my favorite moments in the game. It's totally silly, but I really love it. And I even put a part on my Animal Crossing island that was just this guy here. He says one of the most iconic lines in the game, which is, mountains are nice. This is the life. Mountains are nice. Man, you're nosy. Here, take this. And it's a lesson. Just keep bothering him. Mountains are nice. So on my Animal Crossing island, if you go to the top of the island, there is a painting of this guy looking off into the sea, sort of just like this. He's like the nice monster who doesn't hurt anybody. I always try to cater my advice to how new someone is to a game. I don't assume you've got hundreds of hours of experience. Right. But I mean, you did a great job of, what does Power Meal do? I want to look it up, because that's something I don't know. Power Meal? Randomly heals at HP, MP, or both. Recover from lock in battle. Oh, so you can charm people? Charm is the fifth tech learned by Ayla in Chrono Trigger. It consists of seducing the enemy to steal an item. I love how deep this game is. This game is like my version of the game in Ready Player One. Okay. Oh, it's kind of touching. Yeah, I know, right? Mountains are nice. Mountains are nice. I love him so much. Mountains are nice. Mountains are nice. This is the life. That's the other thing he says. Let's restore our health. We've got plenty of shelters. Might as well. Mid-ether. Speed tab. Man, they just hand out tabs in this game. But I guess if you're not looking for them, you won't realize how significant. And I remember for the longest time, I would collect the tabs, and I'm like, is this a joke? What's a speed tab? And I didn't realize they went to the bottom of your inventory. Because I wasn't in the habit of organizing my inventory, and so I would just have all these tabs. But they're really great. They raise your stats. Love the little rainbow in the center of the screen. And we got a new shelter. Dan Ogan's over here, other goblins. Ouch. He only does 4 damage. 6 damage. 247 damage. 202. So tabs are like the proteins and zincs in Pokemon. Exactly. Exactly. But they, instead of raising them by 7, I think is how much they do in that. I think they only raise them like 1 or 2 in this. But even so, because the numbers are so low in this game, and are more like multipliers, it's like getting like you get like a new weapon and it might raise you by 6 or something. So getting like a tab on the ground, it raises you by 1 to 2. Like if you're finding every power tab or every speed tab or magic tab in the game, it's slowly got an incremental build up that's like really nice. So I learned Napalm. I guess I'll just do this. So you burn their... We've said it before. You burn their hammers. The hammers drop. You can do a hammer move like that. What? Okay, I guess just flame toss this guy. Like, it still drives me crazy that, like, there's so much in this game. I feel like the Souls games are like that, too, where it's like, oh, there's just all these secrets that you would just, like, never know unless you were just, like, poring over every detail. And this game is really like that. In fact, in my mind, maybe aside from the Final Fantasy games, it's like one of the first games I can think of that's really like that. Well, I pretty much got enough for a game request. You use RetroArch, right? Yes, I do. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna save here, because this is hard. I'm the wind, whoosh! Yeah, he likes to be the wind. That's his big deal. I'm the wind, whoosh! Stop! Einhander PS1. Okay, let me put that on the... Let me put that on the Game Redeems document. We just got a different Game Redeem, too. Einhander PS1. By Jenkins. Okay, that'll be the next Game Redeem we do after... Well, I guess it depends on when we do Ashland's Game Redeem. But yeah. I'll try to wait for a time when Moonpie is here, or we can set that up via the Discord or something when you're around. Hey, Meowth, how you doing? This is what I'm dealing with right now. Trying to attack my stream. Yeah, I think I actually have Einhander, so that shouldn't be too... What other games on the request list? Literally earlier today, literally earlier today there was a um Ashlyn requested, she loves doing Pokemon shiny races in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, so we're going to do one of those with the new Eevee event that's coming out. This Meowth over here is a rare Pokemon because she is the original Scratch Cat. When she gets up here like this, it just means she wants to play. Good old Meowth. I love you, baby. I love you, my cutie kitty. But yeah, okay. BB. You want to play with this? Want to play with this? I love this kind of sword stuck on ground. There's a sightseeing spot like that. Yeah, that's apparently... In this game, that's the Mazamoon. That's the Sword of Legend. I did online battles in Gen 4 Days of Pokemon Gold DS. Oh yeah, that was really fun back in the day. I used to really love Pokemon battles. Meow! That's right. Thank you, Oddish, for that redeem right there. I'm actually surprised we haven't gotten more game requests like that. But I've heard Einhander is really good, isn't it? Okay, are you here for the Mazamoon? Thought so. Wait a second, okay? Oh, big brother, where are you, Mazza? What is it, Moon? We could do some showdown randoms one day. Oh yeah, that would be fun. So, you want to get a name for yourself by grabbing the Mazamoon? What a buffoon. Humans are so silly. It's how you use the sword that's important, not who owns it. You can't even understand something as simple as that. That's why you're human. Like sightseeing spot in Kyushu Island. Shinto legend. That sounds really cool. I'd love to see that. What should we do? The usual. Test them. You can entertain us for a while. Alright, here we go. Whoosh! Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have Einhander. As long as we can make it work on my PC, that'll be fine. Okay, so these guys are kind of tough, if I remember correctly. 240, that's pretty awesome. But they will do a... Okay, we're gonna Antipode him. $356. I keep saying everybody's gonna be tough, and then we just keep wrecking their SHIT. Hey, leave her alone. She didn't do nothing to you. What are they doing? Oh no, I'm confused. Okay, just use Antipode on him. I gotta see if I have any items that can... Apart, Maz and Moon are powerless. Wait, that's it? I used to die to that all the time as a kid. This is just like when I replayed Mario RPG. I'm too powerful. Hey, they're pretty tough. Only Cyrus made it this far. What should we do? This time it's for real. Oh, that's right. They have a second phase. I forgot. With Maz's bravery. And Moon's knowledge. Two become one. Yeah, I know. Mario RPG comes out in a couple days. That's really exciting. B and I were talking about that earlier. Okay, he's doing... It's pretty much the same battle now. It's just like a ghostly beast. Okay, I'm gonna spin cut some more. But on this one... Oh, wait. I shouldn't have spin cut. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna Antipode again. Hope I can survive this next round, because if I can survive this next round, I can just use Aura Whirl to give everybody a little bit of extra healing. That attack does a good amount, I think. 73. That's pretty powerful. Oh yeah, he's storing tornado energy now. So that brought our health up a considerable amount. Wow, fire by itself does a lot. So you can do a slice attack, because he's like the spirit of a sword. And let's do spin cut on him, and then do antidote on him. He's like charging up for his big attack. Which I think can KO us. Or maybe not, because we're so leveled up. That's fine, because... Yes, indeed. Yeah, so it's a big, big attack. That might kill her. She's dead. Sade is down, you guys. Okay, so what we can do now is, I would say do Aura Whirl again. And then I will use Revive on her. Then use Mid-Tonic on her. And then we do another round of Aura Whirl, right? Do fire on him. Okay, she's gonna need to heal herself. But I'm gonna spin cut him again. She's almost dead. Hopefully this kills him. I'm gonna just antidote him. Hopefully that will kill him. Nope. The problem is now that my MP is down, it's gonna be much harder to Aura Whirl everybody. I'll still do it. Now I'm out of MP. Okay, now he's gonna do his move. And I'm gonna focus on healing with Chrono. And letting the girls do Antipode. Since it's their big killer move. Bat the Tick has some HP. I know, he really does. Okay, there he goes. Wasn't that crazy of a fight. We could have babied it a lot more, but I was just so used to bullying my way through all the fights. I mean, we did spin cut him a lot. 500 experience. My level's up. Ashland's level's up. Sade doesn't even level up on that. Pat the Tick. That's funny. They beat us, big brother. That was fun. Will they fix us? Will they find us an owner? Yeah, it'll be alright. Boom. So this is the Mazamoon. It looks like it's been broken for ages. You got the broken Mazamoon. Allow me. We'll ride the wind to the base of the mountain. Good luck to you. And off we go. Hey, Meowth, what are you doing? Get down from there. Get down. Come on, baby. Come down. Down. Okay. Okay, we can actually go to the Poor Inn now. And rest up. It's only 20G. Save some money there. Okay. Moonpie, are you in the Discord? I just want to know how I should coordinate doing that game when you're here, or if I should just do it at next availability and hope you can make it. Twitch Whispers is fine. Okay, gotcha. The hero I am not. I can do not. I'm like, I've got Mazamoon. I need to go to Tata's house? Yeah, there it is. I still want to catch Ninja Gaiden 2. Yeah, we got to do that at some point too. I've been scared. I'm sorry, everyone. Some frog guy dropped this in a cafe. I thought I'd sell it, but then everyone started calling me a hero. I couldn't bear to get rid of it. I just can't fake it any longer. I'm no hero. I'm so ashamed. Here, please take this. Scoundrel, I knew this was all a sham. No, you didn't. How could I have fallen for that? For my dear departed wife's sake, I vow to keep my feet on the ground. Okay, so that's what I needed. Okay, avoid the frogs, avoid the snakes. I guess I could level up on them a little bit, but I just want to get frog. Thee hath returned? 'Tis the hero medal. Aye, and thou hast seen the lad. Yet there's nary a thing I can't do against Magus. The legendary Mazamoon is required to fight Magus, and I have no right to wield it. Please leave now. A broken sword. It's part of the Mazamoon. It's engraved with an archaic letters. I think I can read it. Melchior. Melchior, that guy in Medina Village? What does this mean, Shore? Nary a soul remains who can mend the Mazamoon. So he doesn't believe that we can repair the Mazamoon because no one remains who can. And on that bombshell, we're going to call things for the evening. Going to raid out to Scone, who's playing right now. I'm not sure what he's playing, but I'm sure he's playing something good. But I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Thank you for redeeming those games tonight. We will be playing those sometime soon. We'll figure it out. And yeah, and you can always catch our other stuff on socials. We'll be doing something tomorrow and D&D on Thursday night. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm going to pop off, but yeah, it's a really fun one. So have a good night. Bye-bye.
That was kind of a big deal because of Pitfall. Shorster, we're crossing the streams.
I'm excited to be a part of it.
Dude, Shorster, how we doing?